Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ. In this video of StudyIQ, I will bring to you Telangana current affairs, complete current affairs of Telangana from January to December 2017. This video is especially made for TSPSC exam and other lower exams of Telangana state only. However, these will also be useful for Andhra Pradesh, APPSC and other lower exams. So do watch the video, it will be in English language. And I have covered very extensively complete current affairs from January to December 2017. StudyIQ has launched a lot of important pen drive courses like for SSC, Bank PO, UPSC, etc. If you want to know about it, just go to our website studyiq.com. You can connect with me on Instagram. My name is Gaurav and my Instagram name is Tireless Soul. And my Twitter ID is GauravGarg888. One advantage of Twitter is that all the video notifications are also on Twitter, so you won't miss any video if you are following me on Twitter. So Mercer's Quality of Living Rankings 2017, it regarded Hyderabad as the best city. It emerged as the best city in India. Now remember that last year in the same index, Hyderabad was at 139 place. This year it is 144. So yes, it has dropped 5 places, but still it is the best city in India to live in as per the Mercer 2017 Quality of Living Index. Now, which is the number 1 city in India? It is Vienna. Vienna, by the way, is the headquarter of OPEC, that is Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries like Saudi Arabia, Angola, Iran, Iraq, all these are part of OPEC. And Vienna was number 1 in this index for 8th time in a row. And from Asia, Singapore city was the number 1. It is ranked 25 in the world. So this is regarding the Mercer Quality of Living Index. Global Entrepreneurship Summit. The purpose is only one, which is to promote entrepreneurship culture in India, because we don't have a culture of entrepreneurship. We don't have a culture of wealth creation in India. So this will be held in Hyderabad, capital of Telangana, from November 28 to 30. And this is an annual gathering of entrepreneurs, investors, business leaders from across the globe. And what is the theme this year? The theme is Women First, Prosperity for All. Women First, Prosperity for All. By the way, I told you I visited 3 places in Hyderabad. The third one is Charminar, which I was forgetting. And it was beautiful. The markets were amazing and I did a lot of shopping of dry fruits. Anyways, so India's first private missile production facility has been unveiled. India will make its own missile, but this missile facility we have made in collaboration with Israel's Rafale Advanced Defense System. Now don't confuse it with Rafale of France. So for example, in France, we have bought Rafale air jets from France, but that is a name of a product, not the name of a company. The company in France that makes Rafale jets is called Dassault Aviation. Dassault Aviation is the name of a French company. And in France, you also have other companies like, for example, Airbus, that is also a French company. Whereas Israel's company name is Rafale Advanced Defense System, and it will build a $2.5 billion. It's a very big project, almost 20,000 crore rupees, and this will be set up in Telangana, in Hyderabad. So this will make anti-tank guided missiles for the Indian Army. And India's first private sector missile manufacturing facility, this one, India's first private missile production facility. Now there is a scheme, or not exactly a scheme, it's more like a exercise. Okay, but you must have heard so far defense exercise. This is not a defense exercise. It is called Pralay Sahayam. Pralay Sahayam basically means that if there is a natural calamity or disaster like flood, then how prepared are we? So it was conducted by National Disaster Relief Force and the Indian Army, and it was done in Hyderabad in Hussain Sagar Lake. And this was regarding how ready are we to tackle urban flooding scenario in India. And the exercise was called Pralay Sahayam. It was done in Hussain Sagar Lake in Hyderabad. Hyderabad Airport, which is one of the best airports in India, it has become carbon neutral. It has received carbon neutrality status. Now, if in the exam they ask you, which is the first airport in India to become carbon neutral, the answer is Indira Gandhi International Airport, IGI Airport in New Delhi. If they ask you which is the second airport in India to become carbon neutral, the answer is Hyderabad Airport. So GMR, Hyderabad International Airport Limited, which in short we call GHIAL. This is the consortium that manages the Rajiv Gandhi International Airport in Hyderabad. Now remember that carbon neutrality is of 4 types. Level 1, level 2, level 3 and level 4. So not level 4, it is called level 3 plus exactly. So this airport has become level 3 plus now. That is the maximum carbon neutrality, and therefore we can say safely that it is a carbon neutral airport. Now let's talk about Swachh Sarvekshan. It is also called Cleanliness Survey 2017, which shows us how clean is a state. So Telangana participated in it, of course, and you can see there were 434 cities of India that participated. 434, which is the cleanest city of India, Indore. See, for 2016 and 2015, that is for the last two times, it was Mysuru or Mysore in Karnataka, which was the cleanest city in India. But this year it was Indore, followed by Bhopal. Both are in Madhya Pradesh. Third is Visakhapatnam, and it is in Andhra Pradesh. Then we have Surat in Gujarat, and then Mysuru. So Mysuru slipped to 5th position this year. Then we have Tiruchirappalli, New Delhi, Navi Mumbai, Tirupati. Tirupati is again in Andhra Pradesh, Vadodara, Chandigarh, and Ujjain. So if I say the top 50 cleanest cities of India, maximum are in Gujarat. That is 12 out of 50 are in Gujarat. Second is Madhya Pradesh, 11, and third is Andhra Pradesh, 8. So Telangana is not there in the top 3 cleanest states of India if I talk about the top 50 cities, the number of cities in the top 50 of the cleanliness survey. And none of the cities from Telangana is in top 12. So how does Telangana stand in this? So the cleanest in Telangana is the Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation. It is at 22, and the dirtiest is Mehboob Nagar. It is 249. But you should also know the rankings of all especially the ones in top 50. So in top 50, you have 4. One is Hyderabad Municipal Corporation, Warangal is at 28, Suryapet is at 30, and Siddipet is at 45. Nizamabad, then you have Merelaguda, Ramagundam, Adilabad, Nalagonda, Karimnagar, and Khammam, respectively at these places. So try to learn as many as you can, but at least you should know the rankings of top 50. And in the exam, if they ask you how many are in there in top 50, so the answer is 22, 28, 30, and 45. So the answer is 4. Similarly, they can also ask top 100. Again, the answer is 4. Because after Siddipet, you have Nizamabad, which is at 178 position. And the dirtiest is Mehboob Nagar. Now, I told you that 434 cities participated, right? So, which is the dirtiest? I repeat, which is the dirtiest city? It is Gonda. It is at last position. Gonda is in Uttar Pradesh. Second dirtiest is Bhusawal. It is in Maharashtra. Third dirtiest is Bagaha in Bihar. Fourth dirtiest is Hardoi in Uttar Pradesh. And then you have Katihar, Bharej, Muktsar, and Abohar. These are the 8 dirtiest cities in India which participated in the Cleanliness Survey 2017. Now let's talk about tourism. Tourism is very, very important for both Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Now, which receives more tourists, Andhra or Telangana? Well, the answer is very simple. It is Andhra. So, Andhra Pradesh has managed to beat Telangana in tourism. Please also let me tell you something, okay? We have a Ministry of Culture and Tourism, okay? It is written as Ministry of Culture and Tourism. Earlier, our Minister of Culture and Tourism was same, Dr. Mahesh Sharma. Dr. Mahesh Sharma was our Minister for Culture also and Tourism also. But now he is only Minister of Culture, okay? Because in the cabinet reshuffle, we have a new Minister of Tourism. He is from Kerala and his name is Mr. K.J. Alphonse. K.J. Alphonse is the Minister of Tourism. Dr. Mahesh Sharma is the Minister for Culture. Now, where does Andhra Pradesh and Telangana stand? Andhra Pradesh ranks 3rd in attracting domestic tourists in India. Telangana is at 30th position. Okay, 30th position out of states and union territories together. Because you will ask me, there are only 29 states in India, so how can Telangana be at 30th position? See, we have 29 states in India, alright, but we have 7 union territories also, like Chandigarh, Dadra Nagar Haveli, and Delhi, and so on. So, total number is 36. So, out of 36, Telangana is at 30th position. So, Telangana needs to do a lot more if it wants to attract tourists. And these figures are from official figures which were declared by the Rajya Sabha. It was regarding a report that was tabled in Rajya Sabha. Andhra Pradesh, well, it is getting a lot of tourists. So between 2013 and 2015, there was an increase of 20% more tourists domestic in Andhra and 71% foreign tourists in Andhra. And Telangana, well, it only showed 1% increase in domestic tourists, but it showed 19% decrease in international tourists. So Telangana has to really step up. And also remember, the capital of Telangana, Hyderabad, it recently hosted from 5th to 9th of October, SCAL World Congress 2017. SCAL World Congress. Now let's talk about BSNL. BSNL is our, the Sarkari company, Sarkari government telecom company, Bharatiya Sanchar Nigam Limited. It has said that in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, it will roll out 4G services by 2018. I repeat, 4th generation connectivity will be provided in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh by March 2018. So just remember that. Now Andhra Pradesh has topped in India in terms of solar power. That is, I will tell you something now. See, in the year 2016-17, that is from 1st of March 2016, not 1st of March, 1st of April. 1st of April 2016 to 31st March 2017, this is called financial year 2017. In this span of 1 year, okay, in India, 5,525 megawatt of solar power was installed. Out of that, 1/3, 1867 megawatt was installed in Andhra Pradesh. So Andhra Pradesh is number 1 in India when it comes to solar power installation in 2016. Telangana is at 4th position. It added 1,287 megawatt, which is still a lot, but it is at 4th position. Second is Rajasthan, third is Tamil Nadu. Now Andhra Pradesh is rich in uranium. Now I'll tell you something. See, in India, we need nuclear power, right? Clean energy, nuclear power is clean energy. Yes, there are risks associated with it, and that is why you saw that there are protests happening at the Kundankulam nuclear power plant in Tamil Nadu. But still, we need clean energy. Okay. Now, for clean energy, the fuel that is required is uranium. Uranium is of two types: uranium-238 and uranium-235. In the nature, uranium exists as U-238. Then we have to convert it into U-235. Now, in the United Andhra Pradesh, the most uranium-rich region was Nalagonda, Mehboob Nagar. Okay, but then Nalagonda, Mehboob Nagar went to Telangana now. So Andhra Pradesh still has a lot of uranium as per the latest report. How much uranium is there in Andhra Pradesh? 1 lakh tons. 1 lakh ton. How much is left in Telangana? It is 18,550 ton of uranium oxide, and out of that 15,731 ton of uranium is there in Telangana. So you can say that Andhra has almost 6 times uranium than Telangana. Andhra has 1 lakh ton and Telangana has 15,731 ton of uranium. Andhra Pradesh Cabinet has received approval for Sheila Bhide panel recommendation. Now, why I am telling you this in Telangana? Because this is very important. I will tell you why. See, when United Andhra Pradesh was split into Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, there was a committee that was set up, which was called Sheila Bhide panel. Sheila Bhide panel was set up to recommend to the government how much amount should be split. That is, the movable property, personal deposit accounts and bank balance. What should be the split between the Andhra and Telangana? So it was decided that Andhra Pradesh will get 58% and Telangana will get 42%. This is very, very important. You need to remember that. That is, movable property, personal deposit account and bank balance should be divided in the ratio of 58 to 42 between Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. So this was the recommendation of the Sheila Bhide committee, and it has been approved now by the government of Andhra Pradesh. Now there are, remember, there are 6 states and union territories together in India which have signed a memorandum of understanding with the central government on government e-marketplace. What is government e-marketplace? See, market is a place where the goods are bought and sold, right? So if the government, in the government there is a lot of corruption, everybody knows. In fact, let me tell you, Andhra Pradesh is the second most corrupt state in India after Karnataka as per the Center for Media Studies corruption report. Okay, but important thing to understand is that now what we have done is we have made this marketplace online. It is called government e-marketplace. And on the website, there are goods and services that are bought and sold in form of reverse bidding, competitive bidding. So it is a very transparent process. And 6 states are implementing government e-marketplace. Which are these? Andhra is there, Telangana is there, and apart from that, you also need to remember Assam, Gujarat, Puducherry and Arunachal Pradesh. Now, Andhra, Telangana and Gujarat, they are the best states in India in ease of doing business. It was said by the Niti Aayog CEO Amitabh Kant. So this is as per the report of Niti Aayog, National Institution for Transforming India. Chairman of Niti Aayog is Pradhan Mantri Modi and the Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog is Mr. Rajiv Kumar. Earlier it was Mr. Arvind Pangaria, now it is Rajiv Kumar. So Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Gujarat are the 3 best performing states in ease of doing business, which basically tells us that how friendly is the business environment in a state to do business. And also ease of doing business is important because it is an index by the World Bank, and that is why we give a lot of importance to it, because ultimately World Bank gives us the maximum loans. In fact, you'll be surprised to know that since the inception of the World Bank, if there is any country that has received the maximum loan from World Bank, it is India. Now, which are the worst performing states in ease of doing business? Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Assam. These are the worst performing states in India. Okay. Now, if I talk about the availability of electricity in rural household, which are the best performing states? Andhra, Goa, Kerala, Punjab and Tamil Nadu. Why I am mentioning you this is because since Telangana has been separated from Andhra Pradesh, so questions on Andhra Pradesh can also be asked in Telangana exams. So remember, Andhra Pradesh is one of the best performing states in rural household electricity. But let me tell you something that will surprise you. If a village, 10% of the homes they get electricity, it is called as a electrified village. So don't think if the government says we have electrified 50,000 villages, that means in these 50,000 villages only 10% of the homes have got electricity. Now there is a mango. This mango is very popular in Andhra and Telangana. It is called Banganapalle mango. It has got geographical indicator tag. What is the meaning of geographical indicator tag? It means that it has got patent protection now. It has got protection under the intellectual property, that is the copyright protection has been given to it. So now you can't sell any mango and say we are selling Banganapalle mango. It is legally, it is legally not possible now. Otherwise you will be considered as breaking a law. So it has its own identity now. That is Banganapalli mango. Now, which was the first product in India to get copyright protection under the geographical indicators tag? It was that Darjeeling ki chai or Darjeeling tea. It was the first product in India to get protection under the geographical indication. So Banganapalli tag, it was the application was filed in 2018 and finally in 2017 now Banganapalli mango has got the geographical indicator tag. Now, if I talk about the cleanest railway stations in India. Okay, now let me tell you something. See, railway stations in India are divided into many categories like A1A, B, C, D, E and F, starting from the biggest to the smallest in terms of revenue. Okay, so for example, the highest category is A1. A1 means what? A1 means that the station which is giving the government minimum 50 crore rupees revenue per year. That means the big railway stations are A1. Second biggest are A. So we are only concerned with A1 and A, not the remaining. These are small stations. We don't need to worry about those. Okay. So A1 category, which is the biggest category. Okay. Which is the cleanest railway station in A1 category? It is Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh. I repeat. The cleanest railway station in India in A1 category is Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh. Now let's talk about A category. So in A category, which is the cleanest railway station in India? It is Beas. So I told you A1 category is that if a railway station gives the government a revenue of 50 crore rupees or more, it is A1. If a railway station gives the government revenue between 6 crore and 50 crore, between 6 and 50 crore, it is called A. So in the second highest category or A category, Beas railway station, Beas is in Punjab, very near to Golden Temple city Amritsar. Okay, Beas. It is also the headquarter of Radha Swami faith. Now, which is the second cleanest station in A category in India? It is Khammam, which is in Telangana. Okay, Khammam in Telangana is the second cleanest station in the A category, not in A1, A category, second highest category. Remember that. Now let's talk about more about tourism, because see, for Telangana, tourism has become very important because you know that Telangana is lagging behind at 30th place in tourism, right? So there are three schemes which are going on from the government side. One is called Swadesh Darshan scheme. Swadesh Darshan scheme is by the Ministry of Tourism. This is extremely important. Okay. Then we have Prasad scheme. Again, it is by Ministry of Tourism. But there is a Hriday scheme which is not by Ministry of Tourism but by Urban Development Ministry. And we have, by the way, a new Urban Development Minister also. What is his name? His name is Hardeep Puri. Hardeep Puri, he was an ex-ambassador of India to countries like Brazil, and he was also India's permanent representative to the United Nations once upon a time. So, Swadesh Darshan scheme is run by the Ministry of Tourism and our tourism minister is Mr. KJ Alphonse of Kerala. Swadesh Darshan scheme is what? Tourism infrastructure will be upgraded, tourism circuits will be built up so that there can be more revenue. Okay. And what is Prasad scheme? Prasad means pilgrimage rejuvenation, spiritual augmentation drive. So basically the spiritual places. Okay, like for example, we have in Andhra Vijayawada, we have Madurai in Tamil Nadu. These are spiritual places where we have a lot of temples. So these type of places will be developed under the Prasad scheme. Now, important difference between Prasad and Hriday is that first let's take a look at the full form of Hriday. Heritage City Development and Augmentation Yojana. What is a heritage city? Which resembles, you know, the old forts are there, the cultural heritage which resemble cultural heritage. So let me tell you something, that the heritage status is given by UNESCO, the World Heritage Sites. There are 36 World Heritage Sites in India. Earlier there was 35, but in 2017 Ahmedabad was added. Ahmedabad was the first Indian city and the third Asian city to be declared as a World Heritage Site, and now there are 36 World Heritage Sites in India. Maximum number of World Heritage Sites are in Italy, 53, followed by China, 52. But in India also you have a lot of World Heritage sites. So lot of these heritage cities in India, they will be developed under the Hriday scheme. What is the difference between Prasad scheme and Hriday scheme? Number one, Prasad scheme is run by the Ministry of Tourism. Hriday scheme is run by the Ministry of Urban Development. Okay, first difference. Second, Prasad scheme is for the spiritual cities. Hriday scheme is for the heritage city. Prasad, 25 cities will be developed. Hriday, 12 cities will be developed. These are the three differences between Prasad and Hriday. So first let's talk about Prasad. Now I told you in Prasad scheme, 25 cities will be developed. Okay, so when this scheme was launched in 2014-15, there were 12 cities. Then next year, one city was added, and then next 12. So total till now we have 25 cities that will be developed under Prasad scheme. Now, is there any place from Telangana in this? Find out. Names are in front of you. You have Ajmer, Amritsar, Amravati. Amravati is there in Andhra, so that is why I have highlighted it. Dwarka not Delhi wala Dwarka, it is Gujarat Dwarka. Okay, then Gaya, Kedarnath, Assam, Kanchipuram, you have Kamakhya, and Kamakhya temple is there. See, it's a spiritual city, no? Then Mathura, I can't see any from Telangana. There is not even a single city in Telangana that is being developed. But there are 3 cities in Andhra. Amravati, which is the new capital of Andhra Pradesh. You have Sri Sailam and Tirupati. These are all being developed as the Prasad cities. Not even a single from Telangana. But there is one place in Telangana which find its mention in Hriday scheme. In Hriday scheme by the Urban Development Ministry, 12 cities are being developed with the allocation of 500 crore rupees. That is 500 crore rupees is being spent to develop cities under Hriday scheme. And the deadline is November 2018. Is there any place from Telangana? Yes, Warangal is there. Okay, Warangal is there from Telangana. Now Velankani is in Tamil Nadu, Kanchipuram again Tamil Nadu is there, it is there. Varanasi is in Uttar Pradesh, Puri is in Odisha, Mathura is in Uttar Pradesh, Amritsar, Punjab, Badami, Dwarka, all these. So only one, Warangal. So remember, and Amravati in Andhra is also being developed as a Hriday city. Now, see, earlier the data center for the United Andhra Pradesh was in Hyderabad, but now Andhra Pradesh needs to have its own data center. So where are they shifting it from? They are shifting it from Hyderabad to Vizag. Vizag is the short name of Visakhapatnam. Okay, in short you can call it Vizag. So now Andhra Pradesh has to do all the effort because Hyderabad is no longer Andhra's, right? So which companies' help they are taking? They are taking the help of Microsoft. And for the first time in the world, Microsoft is using their platform which is called Azure platform to help Andhra Pradesh to transfer the data from Hyderabad to Visakhapatnam. Azure platform. Now remember, there is one more platform that is being talked about in the exams these days. It is called IBM company's Watson platform. But the difference is that Watson, it is a artificial intelligence platform. IBM Watson. Government of India, it is helping Andhra Pradesh to build a data center of its own in Visakhapatnam in Hyderabad with the funding of rupees 400 crore. Erstwhile, remember erstwhile, they helped Andhra Pradesh that time. But now Hyderabad is of Telangana, so the data is being shifted to Vizag and Vijayawada both actually. So Vizag and Vijayawada, they will have 2 data centers and data will be shifted from Hyderabad. Now let's talk about Telangana budget. See, budget is always important because in the mains exam of any exam, especially in mains, 2 questions from budget you can expect. So who is the finance minister of Telangana? Atala Rajendra. Okay, he presented the budget of the Telangana government for the financial year 2018 in the assembly of the Telangana. Now you know that ruling party in Telangana is Telangana Rashtriya Samiti. Mr. Chandrasekhar Rao is the chief minister of Telangana and the governor of Telangana and Andhra are same. Mr. E. Narasimha is the governor of both Andhra and Telangana. So what was the total budget? Total budget was 1.49 lakh crore. That is the total expenditure. Okay, it is 19,000 crore more than for last financial year. What is the GDP? So GDP for this year estimated at 7,49,893 crore. This is almost 15% higher than the revised estimate for last year. Now let's talk about total expenditure. It is estimated to be 1,49,646 crore. It is an increase of 33% over the revised estimate for last year. Now let's talk about total receipts. Total receipts for this year, they are estimated to be 1,19,940 crore. This is an increase of 36% from the previous estimates. Now let's talk about the revenue surplus. Revenue surplus is targeted at 4,571 crore or 0.61% of the state GDP. And fiscal deficit is targeted at 26,096 crore, which is 3.5% of the state GDP. Now, this is a very bad news, and I'll tell you why. See, according to the FRBM Act, Fiscal Responsibility, you know about FRBM Act, and according to the 14th Finance Commission of India, which is headed by Dr. Y.V. Reddy, it is also called Dr. Y.V. Reddy Commission or 14th Finance Commission of India. Thus, the fiscal deficit of a state should not be more than 3% of the state GDP. Now, they are targeting 3.5%. So, this means and targets are never reached, let me tell you. So, the fiscal deficit of Telangana will be at least more than 3%, which is a bad news, because 3% is the deadline or the upper ceiling by the 14th Finance Commission and FRBM Act. The state GDP of the state GDP. So, that you need to keep in mind. What is fiscal deficit, by the way? That it is the difference between the income and expenditure. That is called fiscal deficit. So if a state spends more and earns less in revenue, it will come under a deficit. Now, there is a sheep rearing scheme for the Yadava community in Telangana. It has been proposed to be implemented, and sheep will be provided at 75% subsidy rate to all the eligible members. For the welfare of Navi Brahmins and washermen community, 500 crore rupees has been allocated. This will basically modernize their occupation. It will give them machines, dryer, iron boxes, and dhobi ghat. Dhobi ghat basically is a place where the washerman washes the clothes. Okay, so they will be provided technology. Then 1200 crore rupees has been proposed towards assistance to the weaver community, and we have a lot of weavers in Telangana. We have a handloom industry. So to promote handloom industry, the government has proposed to buy or procure the cloth only from the handloom industry. This is important. And there will be a textile park which will be built at Warangal and apparel park at Sirsila. I repeat, there will be a textile park at Warangal and apparel park at Sirsila that will be set up. In addition, financial support will also be provided to the handloom weavers. Now, financial assistance will be provided under the Kalyana Lakshmi and Shadi Mubarak scheme. Shadi Mubarak basically means when you're congratulating someone for the marriage. Okay, Kalyana Lakshmi and Shadi Mubarak scheme. Now the allocation under them has been increased from 51,000 rupees to 75,116. So almost 25,000 or more rupees will be given per marriage now. What they have done in the budget for welfare of backward classes, the government has proposed to establish residential school in each of the 119 assembly constituencies, that is the Vidhan Sabha or Legislative Assembly constituency of Telangana. An expenditure of ranging between 1.05 lakh to 1.25 lakh will be incurred on each student towards provision of infrastructure, nutritious food, books, uniform, school dress, etc. The government has also proposed to provide 12,000 rupees for a pregnant woman, and out of this 12,000, it will be broken into 4,000 into 3. How? So 4,000 they will get during discharge from the hospital, 4,000 at the time of vaccination of the child, polio or any vaccination, and 1,000 rupee will be provided for the birth of a girl child extra, okay, and 4,000 during admission to government hospital. I repeat, see, 12,000 every pregnant woman will get, but 1,000 extra she will get if it is a girl child. So 13,000 in case of a girl child, 12,000 in case of a male child. And how this 12,000 will be broken up? 4,000 she will get when she is admitted to hospital, 4,000 during discharge, 4,000 during vaccination. KCR kit. What is KCR kit? See, KCR is the name of the Chief Minister, K. Chandrasekhar Rao. Okay. So KCR kit is proposed, that is the government of Telangana will distribute KCR kit to all the pregnant lady who have just given birth to children. The kit has 16 things. Remember, 16 things are there in this kit. What is there? Baby oil, soap, whatever the newly born baby requires, all that is there. And what is the budgetary allocation for the same? 605 crore rupees will be spent on KCR kits across the state. Now, there is a 2-bedroom housing scheme also. This is basically the government is providing the sand which is required for building the house free of cost. So sand is being provided by the government of Telangana free of cost. And in addition, the government has also signed a MOU with 31 cement companies to provide cement at only rupees 230 per bag. Market rate is 320. So this is 90 rupees less than the market rate. Now let's talk about PFC. What is PFC? It is the power company of Telangana, that is Power Finance Corporation. It is a state-run or the public sector power company of Telangana. It will provide 4,000 crore rupees for 4 gigawatt power plant in Telangana. Where will this supercritical power plant will be set up? So I'll read now. So PFC has sanctioned a loan of 4,000 crore rupees to Telangana Power Generation Corporation Limited, also called TSGENCO, for setting up 5 into 800. So what is the capacity? 4,000 or 4 gigawatt. 4,000 megawatt is nothing but 4 gigawatt. Okay, 1,000 megawatt is nothing but 1 gigawatt. So 5, it will be split into 5 into 800 megawatt plant. Where this will be set up? Coal-based Yadari thermal power plant using supercritical technology in Nalagonda district of Telangana. So where will this plant be set up? It will be for Yadari thermal power plant in Nalagonda district of Telangana. And the Yadadri thermal power plant will generate approximately 29,000 million units of energy to meet the future power requirement of Telangana. And the power requirement in Telangana is increasing because it is an industrialized state now. Okay, a lot of industries you see are being in Hyderabad. For example, when I visited Hyderabad, I went to their IT area, like which has buildings of Google, Qualcomm, and I was surprised to see like 5,000 engineers are there in like one building. So the requirement will only increase in future. And remember the chairman of the Power Finance Corporation, it is Mr. Rajiv Sharma. Now you know that there is a scheme by the central government which is called Saubhagya scheme. Okay, the target in Telangana is that Saubhagya scheme will light up 4 lakh homes in Telangana. Okay, now what is the Saubhagya scheme? Sahaj Bijli Har Ghar Yojana, in other words Saubhagya. Sahaj Bijli Har Ghar Yojana, in English it means quick electricity to every house. It is a scheme that was announced by Pradhan Mantri Modi. It will benefit 4,32,000 homes in Telangana, including more than 4.12 lakh in the rural area of Telangana. So under this scheme, the unelectrified houses will be provided free electricity connection based on the SECC data, that is socio-economic and caste census data, which tells us whether a person belongs to below poverty line or not. But let me tell you something, even the people who are above poverty line or who are not covered under the SECC, they will be given electricity connection with the facility of paying the connectivity charges of 500 rupees only in 10 installment along with their monthly energy consumption bill. So even if you are not covered under SEC data, you can still apply for it and you have to pay just 500 rupees for your electricity connection. This also you can be given into 10 installments. But there will be no free power that will be given. This they have made it clear. You will get free electricity connection, but you will still have to pay monthly bill because see, ultimately we have seen after the failure of, if you remember, the Uday scheme, that is Ujjwal Discom Assurance Yojana. Now we have seen how Uday is not working because the debt that the states have is huge. It is in lakhs of crores. So no one wants to give free power now because that will add to the add load on the exchequer, on the government. So remember that the Rural Electrification Corporation REC, which is the nodal agency for the same, has made it very clear you will not get free power. You will only get free electricity connection if you are covered under the SECC census. Now, according to the SECC data, there are 4,12,725 rural households in Telangana without electricity connection and more than 19,000 in the urban area. So remember which areas will be benefited the most in Telangana. So it will benefit the erstwhile Mehboob Nagar district the most, followed by Warangal, Medak and Nalagonda district, because in these districts the unelectrified houses are high. Number of unelectrified households is high. People don't have electricity in these districts, Warangal, Medak, Nalagonda and the erstwhile Mehboob Nagar district. Now Nizamabad, Karimnagar and Rangareddy districts, they have the maximum number of electrical connection. So they will be least benefited from this scheme, which is good in a case because they are already very electrified. Nizamabad, Karimnagar and Rangareddy district have the least number of unelectrified households. So let me elaborate a bit on this. So Bhagya scheme, it was launched on the occasion of completion of 100 years of birth of Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay. Okay, Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay was a RSS guy and he has done a lot for the country. And Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay, well, the Kandla port in Gujarat has also been now called Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay. Also, the Mughal Sarai railway station in Uttar Pradesh has been now renamed to Pandit Deen Dayal railway station. Also, Madhya Pradesh has started Deen Dayal Canteen, where after the Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay ji's name, which will provide cheap food, subsidized food to the poor people. So, how much is the total allocation for the project? For Saubhagya in Telangana, the total outlay of the project, not just for Telangana, for the entire country, is 16,320 crore and the GDP, gross budgetary support, GBS, is 12,320 crore. The outlay for the rural household is 14,025 crore and the gross budgetary support is more than 10,000 crore. For the urban household, it is 2,295 crore and the gross budgetary support is 1,732 crore. The government of India will provide mostly the funds for the scheme to all the states and union territory. But they are required to complete the work of electrification by 31st December 2018. So what is the deadline for Saubhagya scheme? 31st December 2018. Remember, after just 3 months, you have the 2019 general elections, which will decide the fate of BJP and Modi once again. Now, the beneficiary, who are the beneficiary? It is for people, BPL people usually, which will be identified using the socio-economic caste census data. Now let's talk about the solar power. So the solar power pack of 200 to 300 WP. WP is called watt peak capacity with battery bank for unelectrified household which are located in the remote area and inaccessible area. They comprise of power pack. What is these power packs will be provided to the people in the the areas like very rural area. And what is there in this power pack kit? There are 5 LED light, 1 DC fan, direct current fan, 1 DC power plug. It also includes a repair and maintenance for 5 years. This is provided in a solar power pack. Also remember, the Gram Panchayat and public institutions in the rural area may be authorized to collect the application forms, etc. And again, the Rural Electrification Corporation REC will be the nodal agency for the same. Now remember that Prime Minister in 2015, he had said that the central government of NDA, National Democratic Alliance, BJP government, it has set a 1,000-day target to electrify more than 18,000 villages that don't have any access to electricity at all. And as I said earlier also, a village is said to be electrified if 10% of the households are given electricity. And also remember that today less than 3,000 villages are now left to be electrified. So out of 18,000, government is claiming that 15,000 villages have already been electrified and these villages did not have even an iota of electricity. So the government had launched in 2015 July scheme called Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gram Jyoti Yojana, under which 78% of 18,000 villages have been electrified, or 15,000 villages have been electrified. And but again, the problem was not resolved. Still a lot of villages are there which are not electrified. Now, Telangana government, it has offered SOPs to help start a milk revolution. Subsidy, SOPs means subsidy to farmers. Milk revolution is what? They want to increase the milk. Okay, they want to start what we call in Telugu Shira Viplavam or milk revolution. Okay, who is the father of milk revolution in India? His name is Dr. Varghese Kurian. He also started Amul, okay, in Anand district of Gujarat. So 50% subsidy will be given to farmer if they buy buffalo, and 75% subsidy will be given to farmer from the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe community if they buy buffalo. So this is to have the milk revolution in Telangana. This is announced by the Chief Minister of Telangana. And this announcement was made during a meeting with the members of the Vijaya, Mulkanur, Nalagonda and Rangareddy District Dairy Development Society. Now, Chief Minister has said something more, which is there is a demand of the dairy farmers who don't belong to SC/ST community, etc., to give them 4 rupees per litre as incentive, which is done in the case of Vijaya Dairy in Telangana. So, government has accepted their demand. That is, 4 rupees per litre will be given as incentive. And government has also launched sheep distribution scheme for Yadav and Kurumas, that is the shepherd community in Telangana, at a cost of 4,000 crore rupees. What is this sheep distribution scheme? Sheep is also very important. So it is a part of the livestock economy and traditional occupation in the state. So basically they want to make the Yadavs of Telangana the richest Yadav in the country. Okay, what will be provided? 20 sheep and a ram will be provided to every Yadav and Gola Kuruma family in the state. Okay, 20 sheep and a ram. So it would mean distributing 1.5 crore or 15 million sheep in 2 years for rupees 10,000 crore. So as to bring every Gola Kuruma community under the scheme. Not only is the stock being sourced from other states, but grass is being planted on. See, what will these sheep eat? They will eat grass only, no? But do we have enough grass in Telangana? So for that, 46 lakh acre of land in Telangana, grass will be sown. Okay, to ensure that there is enough fodder for the sheep, and 100 mobile veterinary clinics which will look after these sheep will be set up. There is a toll-free number also for the shepherd community. You can dial 1962. It is a toll-free number, and it was also inaugurated by the Chief Minister Chandrasekhar Rao. And remember that he distributed sheep to 825 people in his Gajwel Assembly constituency in Telangana. Now, Telangana tourism slightly it is picking up. It has won 9 national awards for tourism. So it was at the top place in 8 categories at the National Tourism Award. There are a lot of categories, okay. So in 8 categories, it has number 1. It has become number 1, Telangana. So President Ramnath Kovind, who is the 14th President of India, he presented these awards to Telangana at the Vigyan Bhavan. It was on the occasion of World Tourism Day. The theme was Sustainable Tourism, which is a tool for development, and World Tourism Day is observed on 27th of September. Now in Telangana, up to class 12, you have to study Telugu. You have to study Telugu. Okay, Telugu is now made compulsory up to class 12 in Telangana. So this is decided by the government of Telangana. From 1st class to 12th class, Telugu is now a compulsory subject. Only those educational institutions teaching Telugu as a compulsory subject would be given recognition and permission to function. Otherwise, they will be shut down. And for those who are opting for Urdu, it should be offered as an optional. But again, they have to study Telugu. So the Chief Minister Chandrasekhar Rao has asked the Telugu Sahitya Academy to prepare syllabus for the Telugu subject to be taught to primary, secondary and higher secondary and intermediate classes at the earliest, so that it can be included in the curriculum at the earliest. Now let's talk about there will be Dr. C. Narayan Reddy Memorial collaboration between Tamil Nadu and Telangana. Dr. C. Narayan Reddy Memorial is providing 300 households in Telangana. Gayatri project solar energy. It has bagged, developed by the order from Indian Telangana Government of Technology, IIT Madras. This is has bagged almost a 1500, and this is distributed by Southern Power Distribution Formation Telangana Limited, which is called TSPSC, and rural electrification with a capacity of 50,000 million cubic. That solar powered system was transferred to and it was commercialized by Signi Energy, which is a IIT Madras incubated firm. So just remember that the solar energy to Telangana's 300 households are provided by Tamil Nadu's IIT Madras. 183 crore rupees in Telangana. There is an inverterless system which comprises of 125 WP watt peak capacity solar panel, a 1 kilowatt hour battery, an inverterless controller unit, and direct current loads operating on a 46 volt DC internal distribution line. They were installed in all the houses. The entire project, it is funded by Verizon Data Services, which has invested 75 lakh rupees in it. And which are the 4 places of Telangana which will be illuminated? So Ramuni Gundala Thanda, Kesaya Thanda, Jogi Thanda and Mantriya Thanda. These are the 4 rural hamlets of which mandal? It is called Devarakonda Mandal, which is Nalgonda district of Telangana, 100 km away from Hyderabad. It is illuminated by the proposal. Okay, remember the name of 4 places: Ramuni Gundala Thanda, Kesaya Thanda, Jogi Thanda and Mantriya Thanda. These are the 4 rural hamlets of Devarakonda Mandal in Nalgonda district of Telangana. Now, Telangana has also installed prepaid energy meter in all the government offices. Okay, this is a pilot initiative, and if it becomes successful, then in all the offices it will be done. Now it is done only in a small set of offices. So by this there can be better compliance and less default. It will avoid default by the government agency. So Telangana Southern Distribution Company, it has installed prepaid electric meter in some government offices, and now this will be seen and accordingly it will be implemented in the entire state. As per the estimate, the total dues of the government offices and some commercial establishment put together are around 1400 to 1500 crore rupee. But because of prepaid meter, this problem will be addressed, and the delay in payment will not be there because it is a prepaid meter. Now remember, already there are some states which are working in this direction. Andhra, Gujarat, Maharashtra and Karnataka. These are also some of the states where the problem of delay in payment is a lot, and that is why they are also working on the similar model. 59 more cotton procurement center will be set up in Telangana. Cotton procurement center. How many? 59 more will be set up. Total, see, 84 are already present in Telangana. 59 more. So what will be the total number? Total number will be 143. Okay. 59 more. 84 are already there. Cotton procurement center means what? It is the place from where the government will buy cotton from the farmer. Okay. So cotton is sown on a lot of land in Telangana in black soil. Cotton is always grown in the black soil. It is also called ragur. Ragur. Okay. So remember that cotton produce is approximately 2.81 million metric ton. In Telangana, it will reach market directly from where the government will procure it. Remember, there is a minimum support price that is given to the farmers for cotton, but still there are a lot of farmer suicide. In fact, one of the greatest number of farmer suicide took place in Telangana this year. So that is why this will decrease the pressure on farmer. It will enable them good income. And also remember, earlier in May 2017, chili farmer, they ransacked the agricultural market yard in Khammam district because see, sometimes what happens is production is a lot, nobody buys. So the farmers, they put the entire produce on the road, right? This happened in Khammam district and the farmers, they protested violently. So this violence should not be there. It was because of the chili production, which touched approximately 7 lakh ton in last year compared to 6 lakh 15,000 ton 1 year before. And because of that overproduction, the price fell considerably. So a lot of farmers did not get the MSP, minimum support price, and they were forced to sell it either for cheap or to simply dump it. So according to the official data, the highest sowing of cotton was recorded in the Nalgonda district in Telangana, followed by Adilabad and Khammam. So which are the 3 most cotton producing districts of Telangana? Nalgonda, followed by Adilabad, followed by Khammam. Also, 21st GST Council meeting took place in Hyderabad, the capital, on 9th of September 2017. Remember this also. And GST also has affected the informal sector of the economy adversely. Now, Telangana cotton farmer, they will have their ID card with quick response code now. This is very, very important. All their identity cards of all the cotton farmer from the next procurement season will have QR code or the quick response code. This was decided by the Cotton Corporation of India. So if the farmers, they go for selling their cotton, then they have to have ID card with QR code also. And this will be so that the data can be captured from all the farmer, and the QR code will capture the unique information of an individual that can be read electronically by imaging devices like camera, smartphone, etc. And this will make the things very, very transparent. It will avoid the middlemen. And the data of the cotton farmer will be uploaded in Manabhumi Manapant, Our Land Our Crop portal. Manabhumi Manapant means Our Land Our Crop portal. Website's a website where all the data of all the cotton farmer will be uploaded. There is a company called Harion Solar Technology Company Limited and Renew Power Commission, 172 megawatt Dichipalli plant in Telangana. Okay, see, there are 2 companies. One is called Renew, it is N capital, Renew Power Commission or Power Venture Private Limited, and Harion Solar Technology Company. See, Harion is a company from China, Renew is a company from India. Together they are establishing 172 megawatt solar project in Dichipalli in Telangana. I repeat, in Dichipalli in Telangana, 172 megawatt solar power plant will be set up. This is extremely important. It will be on 1100 acres of land. Okay, 1100 acres of land. Just remember this. Now, Telangana Home Minister, he has inaugurated water ATM. Water ATM. Who is the Home Minister of Telangana? Narasimha Reddy. Okay, Narasimha Reddy, he inaugurated water ATM because this will provide 24/7 water. If you want to drink water, go to water ATM and for very cheap price you can get the water. This initiative is supported by USAID under the Urban Wash, Water Sanitation and Hygiene Alliance Partnership and funded by a company called Honeywell. So how many ATMs will be set up in Telangana? Water ATM, I mean 200, and this will benefit 1.5 lakh people. And all of these water ATM, they will be monitored. Okay, there will be cloud-based monitoring. Also, water will be purified in a 7-step process. 7-step process. Also remember, Telangana is a part of the fluoride belt of India. So the water has a lot of fluorine, which is not good for your teeth. So water will be filtered, of course. And water is priced at 1 rupee per glass, 2 rupee per liter, 5 rupee for 10 liter and 10 rupee for 20 liter. So it's very, very affordably priced, very cheap, very, very cheap. Okay. Now, Telangana Liberation Day was celebrated by all the political parties. When do we have Telangana Liberation Day? It is celebrated on September the 17th. Okay, why? Because it is on that day that the Nizam state merged with the Indian Union in 1948. 1948. Now, there will be a Telangana Information Commission that will be formed. Telangana Information Commission and it will be formed after the directives from the High Court. Okay, the Telangana government has created Telangana State Information Commission under the RTI Act of 2005 and Central Act 22 of 2005. RTI Act of 2005, Central Act 22 of 2005. It's a separate information commission from Telangana. Okay, because earlier Telangana, Andhra, there was one. So there was only one information commission, but now Telangana has its own state information commission. This is as per the instruction of the High Court. Also, there is a 3-membered committee which will recommend the candidates that who should be selected as Chief Information Commissioners in Telangana. And who will be a part of this committee? Who will be these 3 members? One is the Chief Minister Chandrasekhar Rao, Deputy Chief Minister is Muhammad Mahmood Ali, and Leader of the Opposition Mr. K. Jana Reddy. Telangana government wants to make Hyderabad a global city. Okay, so all the development works together in Hyderabad are at a cost of 20,000 crore rupees. This is a plan to make Hyderabad lovable city, city of lights, global city. Okay, they will spend 6,700 crore on road development in Hyderabad, 2,962 crore on drinking water supply. Also, you know that now metro is being done there. Musi River, which is almost like a sewage drain right now. I visited Musi River also. It is like a sewer. It's very dirty these days. So beautification of Musi River will be also be done, and for that 1,665 crore rupees will be spent, and LED light 400 crore rupees will be spent. Drainage system of Telangana will be improved at a cost of 230 crore rupees. This is also very important because Telangana, well, you know, since it is a landlocked state, okay, so there is no easy access to the ocean. That is why drainage is a big issue. And you must be recalling that if you go to Hyderabad and Hussain Sagar Lake, the water is also very dirty because of dumping of the drains in that. I am being told by the local community there that lot of waste is being dumped into the Hussain Sagar Lake. That is why the water has become very dirty. So drainage system will be developed at a cost of 230 crore rupees, and double bedroom houses for poor will be constructed at a cost of 8,225 crore rupees. And this is the plan for Hyderabad. Now, which is the fastest growing state in South India? The answer is Telangana. So Telangana is number 1. It has leapfrogged or surpassed all the southern states of India and outperformed the national average in attracting investment, according to the report by Associated Chamber of Commerce and Industry, ASSOCHAM. So Telangana is number 1 in this list, and Telangana's economy, it grew from 2.7% in financial year 2012 to 8.5% in financial year 2017. So what was the economic growth of Telangana last year in 2016-17? It was 8.5%. Okay, and yeah, just remember it is the best performing state in attracting investment also and in economic growth also. You can see the comparison here. 79% Telangana average growth rate from financial year 2012 against the national average of 27%. 27% is India's average growth. Telangana's average growth is what? 79% from financial year 2012. I'm talking about last 5 years. 3.3% is the Telangana share of total investment in India, which is around 177 lakh crore. Out of this 177 lakh crore, 3.3% investment is done in Telangana alone. And 68.5% Telangana investment growth rate. What is India's average? Only 20.8%. This is in the last 2 years. And if I talk about the gross value addition, 4% is Telangana's state share in the gross value added growth of India as of financial year 2017. Telangana has surpassed Gujarat also to become the top producer of solar energy in the country. So this is the data from September. It shows that Telangana generates 2,792 megawatt of solar power. It is followed by Rajasthan, 2,219 megawatt. Gujarat is at 6th position now, and it produces 1,384 megawatt of solar power. Total solar generating capacity, it will cross 3,000 megawatt mark in just 6 months. So remember that, and it has become now top producer of solar energy in the country. Now Telangana has launched mobile vet clinics. What are these mobile vet clinics? These vet means veterinary for animals. Okay, animals. You can dial the number. Like for example, you have a number 108 for local people, for normal ambulance, normal people, and you also have another number 1962 toll free number. Chandrasekhar Rao, he flagged off these mobile clinic. That is the hospital will come to you. You don't have to go to the hospital. And the call center of these emergency services is open from 9 AM to 5 PM. and the mobile service for livestock is basically a part of the sheep distribution program. I told you in sheep distribution program for animals, ambulances are being set up in Telangana, so this is a part of that. There is a festival called Battukamma. Battukamma festival began in Telangana with the Petramavasya or Mahalaya Amavasya, that is the no moon day. On Amavasya there is no moon in the sky. Okay, it is in the month of Bhadrapadam. And women in Telangana, they observed Angilli Pulla Battukamma. Okay, so there is a documentary also on this festival which is made by British Broadcasting Channel for the first time, and they shot this documentary in Valimama village of Armour. Valimela village of Armour. On September 26, they celebrated Maha Battukamma, and on September 28, the government celebrated Peda Battukamma. What is Battukamma? So it is a floral festival. Floral means flower. Okay, it's a floral festival which is celebrated predominantly by the Hindu women of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Every year this festival is celebrated as per the Shalivahana calendar for 9 days, starting from Bhadrapada Amavasya, which is also known as Mahalaya Amavasya or Pitru Amavasya, till Durgashtami, okay, which is celebrated usually in the September-October of the Gregorian calendar. So it is a beautiful flower stack which is called Battukamma. It is arranged with different types of flowers, and well, there are different types of flowers and they are in the shape of a temple gopuram. So in Telugu, Battukamma means mother goddess come alive, and goddess Mahagauri, life giver, is worshipped in the form of Battukamma, which is a patron goddess of womanhood, Mahagauri Devi. Now Telangana government has ordered all the wine shops to install CCTV camera, closed circuit TV camera, also called CCTV camera. This is the new policy of the government that came into effect for 3 years, 2017 to 19. It started from 1st of October. What is the new policy? See, the new policy is that if you want to open a liquor shop, then the application fee has been increased now. Earlier it was 50,000 rupees, now it is 1 lakh rupee, and it is non-refundable. That is, this is the application fee. Even if you don't get the license, you still you have to pay this. Okay. Then it is mandatory to install at least 2 CCTV camera. Okay, on every shop. This is very, very important. Now, the application fee that was earned by the state government was 155 crore in the previous time, and this year it is, in the next course of next 2 years, it is expected to touch 250 crore because they have increased the application fee. They have doubled it from 50,000 to 1 lakh. The license that you will get, will be for 2 years, and the population slab has been reduced from 6 to 4. For a population of up to 50,000, the retail shop excise tax is rupees 45 lakh. For 50,000 to 5 lakh population, it is 55 lakh. And for 5 lakh to 10 lakh population, make it 10 lakh. 5 lakh to 10 lakh population, it is 85 lakh. This is what I am talking about. I am talking about the excise tax. And above 20 lakh population, the license fee is 1.1 crore rupees. Now remember, in Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation, it limits the liquor shops. It can be only open from 11 AM to 11 PM. The limit will be same. The state government earned a lot of revenue it always earns a lot of revenue from alcohol, and the number of retail shops will remain the same. Total number of retail shops that sell wine in Telangana is 2,216. Now there is a student of Telangana called Narasimha Donthineni. He is a student of IIM Rohtak and he is a graduate from CBIT Hyderabad. He has received India Young Achiever Award for modernizing the public libraries in Telangana, in Hyderabad. So public libraries, they were not functioning properly, and Narasimha Donthineni, he fought for the effective functioning of the public libraries in Hyderabad. He has got Young Achiever Award. Now this Achiever Award has been instituted to recognize and encourage the young talent, and he is the only person from Telangana state to receive the award. He has also co-founded and led an organization called YBI, Youth for Better India, and which is involved in anti-corruption movement. He has also worked for the introduction of combination tickets in RTC buses. So this award was presented to him at 12th National Quality Conclave by Baba Ramdev and these many people like Adil Zainul Bai, who is the chairman of Quality Council of India, and Dr. R.P. Singh, who is the secretary of the Quality Council of India. A lot of tribal population we have. So there is Tribal Incubation Center, which basically means that if any tribal entrepreneur starts any business, then the Telangana government has a scheme which is called Chief Minister Scheduled Tribe Entrepreneurship and Innovation Scheme. I repeat, Chief Minister scheduled Tribe Entrepreneurship and Innovation Scheme, and it has been implemented from this financial year to 2018. Now, state government will provide up to 50 lakh rupees. This is the subsidy. Up to 50 lakh rupees subsidy if a business is started by any person of the tribal community, that is any tribal entrepreneur. And this is done so that there can be financial inclusion, there can be inclusive growth of even the tribal people in the Telangana. And the Tribal Welfare Department of Telangana is also encouraging women entrepreneurs in a big way by providing 33% women coverage. Now remember that the central government has sanctioned rupees 1594 for the housing scheme in Telangana. Now you know that the central government is also running Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, which means housing for all scheme, in which 6 crore houses are supposed to be built in India by 2022. This is the deadline, and 4 crore houses will be in the rural area and 2 crore houses will be in the urban area. 20 million or 2 crore houses in the urban area, 40 million or 4 crore houses in the rural area needs to be built by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. And we have a new minister also for the same. He is Hardeep Puri. Earlier there were two different departments. One was regarding the housing and one was regarding the urban development. Now they have been coalesced or merged into one, and now it is called Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. So the central government has sanctioned an amount of 1594 crore for construction of more than 1,06,305 new houses in Telangana state. And the government of Telangana has designated Mission for Elimination of Poverty in Municipal Area as the state level nodal agency for implementation of the Housing for All scheme of the government. So which is the implementing agency for Housing for All in Telangana? It is the MEPMA, which is Mission for Elimination of Poverty in Municipal Areas. Now let's talk about Amazon. Amazon is a global company, and in India also it is an online company. So Amazon, its CEO is Mr. Jeff Bezos, who is also one of the richest persons in the world. And Amazon India has launched its largest fulfillment center in Telangana. It is a largest fulfillment center of Amazon at a space of 4 lakh square feet. It will be in Shamsabad in Telangana, and they want to enhance their customer experience and they want to expand their infrastructure in Telangana. So remember that it has more than 10,000 sellers in Telangana, Amazon, and this will surely help in their expanding of infrastructure in Telangana. Now, Telangana is 9th in the country when it comes to road accidents. So, number of road accidents, if I talk about in 2016, during that time, 22,000 road accidents took place, which killed 7,219 persons. According to Road Accidents in India 2016, which is a report released by Transport Research Wing of the Union Ministry of Road Transport and Highway, and our minister for the same is Nitin Gadkari, who is a Lok Sabha MP from Nagpur. So this was a report of 29 states, and out of those, 13 states accounted for 86.5% of the total 4.8 lakh road accidents recorded last year. Out of that, 22,000 road accidents were in Telangana, and Telangana is 9th in the list. So Telangana contributed 4.7% of the total road accident if you take out the ratio, and 22,811 road accidents were in Telangana, and Telangana was 9th. Now, Hyderabad, according to the same report, Hyderabad is at the 17th position in the million plus cities that witnessed road accidents in the highest number. So those cities which have a population of more than 1 million or 10 lakh people, in those cities, Hyderabad is at 17th position. And in Hyderabad, the police department in 2016 had said that 444 fatal accidents had taken place in Hyderabad, killing more than 440 persons, that is 448, and injuring more than 2,000 people. Telangana to draw up its own Aadhaar Act. So basically, Telangana has joined those states which have said that Aadhaar card is now mandatory if you want to avail the benefits of the various government schemes. This is to make sure that the subsidy or benefit goes into the right hands, because a lot of times we have seen that the subsidy goes into fake hands. So the central government has asked the states to launch their own Aadhaar Acts to cut down on the leakages in the welfare scheme and to make sure that the subsidy goes into the right people. So as per the section 57 of the Central Aadhaar Act, or by issuing a Go. So now Maharashtra, Jharkhand, Gujarat, Haryana, Rajasthan, they have already enacted their own acts, and Bihar has issued a Go, and which is a government ordinance basically, and Telangana has now they have made their own Aadhaar Act, so that again the subsidy, benefit or service and will be now linked to Aadhaar. First edition of ABU, International Television Dance Festival, it was held in Hyderabad. Now you know that Andhra and Telangana, they were one earlier, and the state dance is Kuchipudi. Kuchipudi is the state dance. Now remember that Prasar Bharati, which is India's public service broadcaster, is hosting the first edition of this mega event, which is ABU International Television Dance Festival, and it was organized from January 13 to January 15, 2017. It was held in Hyderabad, and the objective was to create a bridge between young people from different parts of the world through dance. In fact, it was inaugurated by our then Union Minister for Information Broadcasting, who is now the Vice President of India, Venkaiah Naidu, and Chief Minister of Telangana, also K. Chandrasekhar Rao. T-Hub. What is T-Hub? So T-Hub, T stands for Telangana. It is basically to help the new entrepreneurs, the people who start their own business. So Telangana Innovation Hub, it has collaborated with ESRI India for GIS Innovation Hub. Now, so T-Hub is what? Telangana has based India's largest incubator for startups. It is called T-Hub, and this is a brainchild of T-Hub. So T-Hub has launched a GIS Innovation Hub in collaboration with ESRI India for startups belonging to the capital Hyderabad. And ESRI India, it is country's leading geographical information system software and solution provider. So remember, now Telangana Hub has become even more task oriented, and it has increased its competence by launching GIS Innovation Hub in association with ESRI India. Uber Moto, they have also launched their services in Hyderabad, and that time this service was launched by Travis Kalanick, who was then the CEO. Now of course it is Dara Khosrav Shahi, who is the CEO of Uber. So Uber Moto service has also been launched in Hyderabad. Now Uber Moto can hire two-wheelers for short distance commute at cheaper rates to provide the last mile connectivity, that is the connectivity to the last mile, or it will also connect the villages with the cities. Telangana government has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Civil Aviation Ministry for Regional Connectivity Scheme. Now there is a scheme which is called UDAN. In Hindi it is called Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagrik, which means let the common person also fly in the aeroplane. So this is Mission Udan, and our Civil Aviation Minister is Ashok Gajapati Raju. He is the Civil Aviation Minister. So Telangana government has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Ministry of Civil Aviation and Airport Authority of India under the Regional Connectivity Scheme, which will basically connect the unserved airport and underserved airport. Unserved airport is generally said where there is no flight, and underserved airport generally we say when there are less than 3 flights a day. So the memorandum of understanding was signed between Civil Aviation Minister Ashok Gajapati Raju and Telangana Minister for IT and Industries Mr. K.T. Ramarao, who is also the son of Chandrasekhar Rao. So, and remember, the subsidy will be provided, because if there are less flights to somewhere, then not many people can board it. For example, I'll give you a small example. From Delhi to Dharamshala, there is a flight, but occupancy is only 35% to 40%. Half of the flight goes empty. Therefore, there is a loss to the flight company. That is why they are not encouraged to start the flights on these routes. But whatever is the loss is borne by the government. That is called viability gap funding. Now, the fare for 1 hour journey of approximately 500 km on a fixed wing aircraft, or for a 30-minute journey, will be now capped at 2500. That is, airlines cannot charge more than this, and whatever is the loss they will have, that will be borne by the government. The Telangana government, it has signed a memorandum of understanding to set up a Aero Skill Academy. Aero Skill Academy, and this memorandum of understanding has been signed with French Aero Campus Aquitaine company, which is basically a Aero Skill Academy. So the MOU was signed between Telangana and French Aero Campus Aquitaine. Telangana and Assam, they have joined the Uday scheme of the government. So remember that time the power minister was Piyush Goyal. Now he is the railway minister and coal minister. So this is basically the scheme in which the center will also take some of the load. This is called Ujjaval Discom Assurance Yojana. Ujjaval Discom Assurance Yojana. What is a Discom? It is a power distribution company which is called a Discom. And lot of these state-run power distribution companies, they are in heavy losses. And overall net benefit of approximately rupees 6,000 crore to Telangana and 1,663 crore to Assam will come from joining this scheme, because this is the amount of debt that the center will take. So Jharkhand was the first state to join it, and Telangana and Assam also joined the Uday scheme. Now under the Uday scheme, Telangana would take over rupees 8,923 crore of the total rupees 11,897 crore of Discom debt. And as I said, under the Discom, 75% of the state government are required to take 75% of their Discom debt, and the remaining debt will be repriced and issued as the state guaranteed Discom bond, so that there is less loss to the government. So there will be 25% less loss to the Telangana government, and they will save a lot of money. National Career Services NCS and Jeevan Praman facility for Employees Provident Fund Organization pensioners launched in Hyderabad Post Office. National Career Services and Jeevan Praman, both of these facilities were launched in Hyderabad Post Office for Employees Provident Fund Organization. And remember that it was launched by our that time Labour Minister Bandaru Dattatreya, but now our Labour Minister is Santosh Kumar Gangwar. It is not Bandaru Dattatreya anymore, it is Santosh Kumar Gangwar, and this scheme is for the youth. The National Career Service is for the youth, and Jeevan Praman facility is for the EPFO pensioner through the post offices at Dak Sadan in Hyderabad. The post offices will serve as employment registration center for the unemployed rural youth on behalf of the National Career Service website or portal, where youth can register themselves for employment in 1,55,000 post offices established across the country for over 3,000 occupations offered under the 52 sectors in the NCS, that is National Career Service. Rajasthan and Telangana, they have got the awards which are called Electronic Governance Awards. So Rajasthan and Telangana have bagged the Electronic Governance Award for Excellence under the state category at the CSI Nihil Ante Governance Award, and Nihil Ante is basically the sponsor of these awards. But remember, they won the Electronic Governance Award, and the function was held in Coimbatore in Tamil Nadu. And Odisha and Nagaland, they bagged the award of recognition for the year 2016. Now remember, Electronic Governance Awards were instituted by the Computer Society of India's Special Interest Group, and sponsor were Nihil and Technology. So the awards were given to Rajasthan and Telangana, and Odisha and Nagaland won it for the year, got award of recognition for 2016, but Electronic Governance Award was given to Rajasthan and Telangana. India's first Social Innovation Center is launched in Nizamabad by the Telangana government. So this is the first Social Innovation Center in India, and it is called Kakatiya Hub for Social Innovation. It is in Nizamabad. This launch was announced at the One-Day Development Dialogue, an international social entrepreneurship ecosystem conference that was hosted by Kakatiya Sandbox. And Kakatiya Hub for Social Innovation, it is funded by the Telangana government, and it is implemented through the Kakatiya Sandbox, and it will function like a rural incubator to encourage the entrepreneurship at the grassroots level. And Telangana already has a very, very important incubator called the T-Hub, which is India's largest, and it is located in Hyderabad. GMR Hyderabad Airport has received CAPA Order of Merit. So GMR Hyderabad International Airport Limited, GHIAL, which is the implementing or the running agency for GMR Airport, Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, is operated by GHIAL. It has been honored with the Center for Asia Pacific Aviation CAPA Chairman's Order of Merit for its focus on environment sustainability. Please also note that Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, it also became the first airport in Asia Pacific to become carbon neutral in its own category. Otherwise, if you talk about India, it became the second airport in India overall to become carbon neutral. First was Indira Gandhi Airport, but in its own category, it became the first airport in Asia Pacific to become carbon neutral. Airbus is a company which is a French company, and it manufactures commercial aircrafts, it manufactures a lot of defense equipment also. So Airbus has signed a memorandum of understanding for setting up of its center of excellence in Hyderabad. And it's a very, very big company, and this center of excellence will be set up at Begumpet Airport for aerospace skill development in Hyderabad. And they will train candidates, various youth, they can be school graduates, college pass outs, about aircraft manufacturing, logistics, repair, which is called maintenance, repair and overhaul, MRO, ground handling. So it will create more jobs. Now, noted bureaucrat V.K. Srinivasan passed away. He was a distinguished bureaucrat, government officer, columnist and director of the Institute of Economic Studies. Mr. V.K. Srinivasan, he passed away in Hyderabad, and in his days, he was a cricket player also. He was a 1963 batch IAS officer also, and he was the collector previously of Karimnagar and Anantapur district, and he also served as a secretary in the Ministry of Finance. 9th Gurkha, they observed their 200 years of raising in Sikandrabad. So the 9th Gurkha, they were raised in 1817 as the Fatehgarh levy by the British government, and they completed in 2017 their 200 years. So this 9th Gurkha, the celebrations were done in Sikandrabad in Telangana. There are around 30,000 Nepali Gurkha which are serving in the 7 Gurkha regiments of the Indian Army, and their motto is, it's better to die than being a coward. ESIC, which means Employees State Insurance Corporation, launched mobile clinic services in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. So Andhra Pradesh and Telangana will now have mobile clinics. So and this was launched by that time Labour Minister Bandaru Dattatreya. Of course, now as I said, it is Santosh Kumar Gangwar. So each mobile clinic will have a doctor, pharmacist, attendant, basically a nurse, driver and necessary equipment. So now the clinic will go to the patient does not need to go to the clinic. Indian Science Congress will be held in 2018 from January 3rd to 7 at Osmania University in Hyderabad. This was the information provided by the Indian Science Congress Association, which is called ISCA. And Indian Science Congress, it will be the 105th Indian Science Congress, which will be held in Osmania University. And remember, it is the 6th time that Osmania University will be hosting this Congress. And also Osmania University is also celebrating its 100th year in 2017. So the conference theme will be Science and Technology, Reaching the Unreached. And Science and Technology Minister is Dr. Harshvardhan, who is also the Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change. He is a Lok Sabha MP from Chandni Chowk in New Delhi. Hyderabad Airport, it has gained first rank worldwide in Airport Service Quality Survey. So this is the GMR-led Hyderabad International Airport Limited, GHIAL, which is the operator for Rajiv Gandhi Airport. It has secured first position in the world in the prestigious Airports Council International ACI Airport Service Quality Survey in this category, 5 to 15 million passenger per annum category for the year 2016. And Hyderabad Airport, it has now completed 9 years of its operations, and it is carrying around 12 million passengers per annum now, 1.2 crore passenger. It has witnessed a growth of more than 20% in the last year, and the passenger output was close to now 15 million passengers per annum. Now remember that Indira Gandhi International Airport, in the category of 40 million passengers or more, that is 4 crore passengers, which is almost 4 times that of Rajiv Gandhi International Airport. In this category of more than 40 million, it has been awarded world's second best airport. World's second best airport is Indira Gandhi International Airport in this category, more than 40 million passengers annually. So this was regarding the ASQ award ceremony, and it will be held at the 27th ACI Africa World Annual General Assembly Conference and Exhibition in Port Louis, which is the capital of Mauritius. It was just held 5 days back from 16th to 18th of October. Water sharing between Andhra Pradesh and Telangana the dispute will now be looked after by the Krishna River Management Board, which is called KRMB. Now remember that River Krishna water, there are issues between Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, and this will be now looked after by KRMB. And our Minister for Water Resources, Ganga Cleaning and River Development is Nitin Gadkari, who is a Lok Sabha MP from Nagpur. He is also the Minister for Transport. Now, what will be the role of Krishna River Management Board and whether its decision will be binding on Telangana and Andhra Pradesh? So yes, the order must be accepted by Telangana and Andhra Pradesh for sharing the Krishna River water. And the final allocation is to be made by the Krishna Water Dispute Tribunal 2, and Mr. S.K. Srivastav is the chairman of the Krishna River Management Board. Telangana archaeologists, they have found world's largest capstone. The world's largest capstone, it has been discovered by the Archaeological Department of Telangana during the excavation at an ancient human burial site in Narmeta village in Siddipet district. And this capstone is 40 ton. It was so huge that it required a large crane to lift it. So this is a huge discovery, and now the Telangana scientists from the archaeology department will take DNA sample and other samples to see about the capstone, to do research on the capstone, and this can give crucial clues about the lifestyle that existed at that time. Telangana has passed a bill to increase the reservation for Muslims and scheduled tribe in the state. This is the Telangana Backward Classes Scheduled Caste Scheduled Tribe Reservation of Seats in Educational Institution and of Appointments or Post in the Services under the State Bill 2017, and they want to increase the reservation for backward Muslim and scheduled tribe. So according to the new bill, the reservation for Muslims will increase from 4% to 12% and for scheduled tribe from 6% to 10%. But the total reservation will therefore cross more than 50%. In fact, it has crossed 62% now. It is at 62%. It has even crossed 60%. But according to Supreme Court, the reservation cannot be more than 50% in a state. So this decision will now be challenged in the Supreme Court. Now remember that Telangana government, they can put it in the 9th schedule of the constitution if they don't want to. They don't want a judicial review by the Supreme Court, because under 9th schedule of the constitution, judicial review is not must. I mean, this is outside the purview of the judicial review if anything is kept in the 9th schedule of the constitution. Now states like Tamil Nadu, Jharkhand and even Rajasthan, they have reservations which are more than 50%. So Telangana will try its best to put it in the 9th schedule. Cabinet, central government has approved signing of agreement for CIRDAP Establishment Center in Hyderabad. Now this agreement was signed between Indian Ministry of Rural Development, our Rural Development Minister is Narendra Singh Tomar, and CIRDAP, which is Center on Integrated Rural Development for Asia and the Pacific. And this center will be set up at the National Institute of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, NIRD and PR, which is called in short, in Hyderabad. So CIRDAP center will now be in the NIRD. Rajiv Gandhi International Airport in Hyderabad, it will be South India's first airport and India's second airport after Indira Gandhi Airport to convert the entire taxiway edge light from halogen lamp to energy efficient LED. This is very important. These lights, the old lights, they consume a lot of electricity, but the new LED lights are more energy efficient. It will save a lot of energy because these are light emitting diode lights. Even under the Ujala scheme run by the central government, the old incandescent bulbs are being replaced with the new LED bulbs. Remember that. Arun Jaitley, Finance Minister, he inaugurated Telangana solar plant, Karna windmill. So he inaugurated a solar power plant which has 16 megawatt capacity at the Ordnance Factory in Telangana's Medak area. And he also dedicated a 9 megawatt capacity windmill project installed at Damur in Karnataka at a cost of 53 crore by BEML. Now Bharat Energy Movers Limited. And the solar plant in Telangana, Medak, it has been set up at a cost of 105 crore by Bharat Electronics Limited. So just remember that a solar plant has been put in Medak area. Its capacity is 16 megawatt. It is built at a cost of 105 crore. It was inaugurated by Arun Jaitley. And Arun Jaitley also presented excellence awards to various defense public sector companies, PSUs. And remember that the excellence award in the institutional category for 2014-15 was given to Bharat Dynamics Limited, headquartered in Hyderabad. Bharat Dynamics Limited Hyderabad got the Excellence Award in Institutional category for 2014-15, and the award for 2015-16 was given to Hindustan Aeronautics Limited Bengaluru. The Best Performance Award in Exports was given to Goa Shipyard Limited for 2014-15, and for the next year it was given to Bharat Electronics Limited Bengaluru. So one of the companies is at Hyderabad, which is Bharat Dynamics Limited. Telangana is the first state to have logo for vehicle driven by persons with hearing impairment. Let me show you the photo. This is the logo by Telangana Transport Department, and this is a radium sticker. This can be put on your car vehicle. It will show driver is deaf. So if you are honking, if you are playing the horn again and again of the car, and there is no reaction from a car which is in front of you, you might not know why the driver is not responding. But if the sticker is there, you will get to know that the driver cannot hear because he is deaf. So for two-wheelers, the sticker height is 4 inches and width is 3 inches for rear side, and height 3 inches and width 2 inches for the front side. So this sticker can be put on front also and rear back also. Four-wheeler, the height is 6 inches and width is 5 inches for the rear side, and height is 4 inches and width is 3 inches for the front side. This is compulsory use for your side mirror on your vehicle. Remember that. It is compulsory on your side mirror. And Telangana has become the first state in India among the 29 states to have this logo for vehicles which are driven by people with hearing impairment. And this logo is designed by Hyderabad-based graphic designer. His name is Manikant Anna Pragada. Manikant Anna Pragada has designed this logo, and he is the first person to obtain a driving license in the hearing impaired category. So that is why he has the experience. And remember, the logo, it also has a text which says driver is deaf, please watch out. So this is very, very interesting. Now, International Permaculture Conference, it will be held in Hyderabad this year in 2017 from November 27 to December the 2nd. Remember, it is International Permaculture Conference, and a Hyderabad-based NGO which is called Aranya Agriculture Alternative, International Permaculture Convergence Council, and Friends of IPC, that is called FIPC, they will together organize International Permaculture Conference. It will be the 13th such conference, and the theme will be Towards Healthy Societies. Towards Healthy Societies. First Videsh Sampark, it was held in Telangana. It is an outreach program of the Ministry of External Affairs, which is headed by Sushma Swaraj, and it is called Videsh Sampark. This was a conference that was held on May the 13th, 2017 in Hyderabad, and the Minister of State who reports to Sushma Swaraj is General V.K. Singh. So what is the objective of Videsh Sampark? It is basically a conference. It is to involve the state government in creating awareness on the schemes and initiatives launched by the Ministry of External Affairs. So all the schemes of the Ministry of External Affairs, they are told to the state government in Videsh Sampark. And during this Videsh Sampark conference, Telangana also became the first state in India where Ministry of External Affairs pilot called E-Sanad project was rolled out. So which is the first state in India to have E-Sanad project? It is the Telangana state. Telangana government have launched their own mobile wallet, which is called T-Wallet. So you know that during demonetization, there was a lot of these things that we have to do the payment using Paytm and all this. But problem is that a lot of people, they don't even have mobile phones in India. So this T-Wallet, Telangana wallet, was launched by K.T. Ramarao, who is the IT Minister of Telangana. And you can do your payment using T-Wallet now. Now remember, even if you don't have mobile phone, you can use T-Wallet. But for that, you have to go to the 4,000 Me Seva or e-governance center that are there in Telangana. For that, 4,000 centers were opened, which were called Me Seva Kendra. And it requires the same thing, two-factor authentication to ensure that your wallet is secured. And the two-factor authentication will happen with Aadhaar or biometric. And if you have a phone, OTP will be used for the same. And maximum transaction that you can do from T-Wallet is 1 lakh rupee for your KYC account. If you don't have a KYC done, then the limit is only 20,000. Vijaya Bank. Vijaya Bank, it is a banking partner for the initiative for T-Wallet. Remember that. Vijaya Bank is a banking partner for T-Wallet. And the wallet supports many languages like English, Telugu and Urdu. Telangana Chief Minister, he said that he announced a 6-point plan for the benefit of farmers. And you know that even our central government is targeting to double their income by 2022. So during the occasion of the State Formation Day, Telangana Chief Minister Chandrasekhar Rao announced a 6-point comprehensive plan of farmer on June the 2nd, 2017 in Secunderabad. What are these 6 points? So first is 1 point, that 8,000 rupees cash assistance will be provided per acre. 1.8 thousand rupees cash assistance per acre will be provided to each farmer in the state. How much? 1,800. 1,800 you can say, 1.8 thousand rupees, and 24/7 continuous electricity supply. This is the second funda. Then there will be formation of crop colonies and support price for their yield. Support price will be provided, minimum support price. Then there are other welfare scheme like 1,000 rupees social security pension will be provided to single destitute women. If a woman is single and poor, destitute, then she will be provided 1,000 rupees social security pension. Now, incubation center for biotechnology startups, it has been set up at CCMB in Hyderabad, which is called Cellular and Molecular Biology, and this is the CSIR Center for Cellular and Molecular Biology. It is called CCMB in short, and it is in Hyderabad, Telangana. There is a biotech startup incubation center that has been started, and it is supported by Niti Aayog. This is important. Niti Aayog vice chairman is Mr. Rajiv Kumar, and chairman is Pradhan Mantri Modi, and CEO is Amitabh Kant. Remember that. So this center has been set up, the Atal Incubation Center in the Niti Aayog, which is to promote a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship, named after former Prime Minister of India Atal Bihari Vajpayee. So CCMB in fact is one of the 10 organizations that has been identified to host the Atal Incubation Center, and the government will release funds of 10 crore rupees in the coming 5 years for the same. Telangana has launched single woman pension scheme, which is the first in India for single women. So it is the first state in India to launch such a scheme, and in this scheme 1,000 rupees financial assistance will be provided per month to single women, all the single women in the state. And the government has also increased the Kalyan Lakshmi and Shadi Mubarak scheme amount from 50,116 to 75,116. That is the amount. So there is a 25,000 rupees increase in the Kalyan Lakshmi and Shadi Mubarak scheme account, and this amount will be directly credited to your bank account every month, 1,000 rupees. What is the eligibility? Will all the single women get? No. So the income should be less than 1.5 lakh annually in rural area and 2 lakh rupee in urban area. Number 1. The single woman is referred to those married women who are at least 18 years of age and they are separated from their husband. The separation period should be at least 1 year. And if a woman does not have any proof of separation, then the details could be verified by a local tehsildar. And unmarried women whose age is above 30 years in rural area and 35 years in urban area are also eligible for single woman pension scheme. This is very, very important. Now, who are other women who are eligible besides this? Of course, if in a rural area the woman is above 30 years of age, she is unmarried, and in a urban area she is above 35 years of age, if she is unmarried, she is eligible. But these women are also eligible whose husbands are stuck in Gulf country like Saudi Arabia, etc., and or now in jail. Those whose families have abandoned them, they become single. Widows of farmer, handloom worker widow, or any bread earners widows who have committed suicide or died in accident. Now remember that there are about 2.4 lakh single women in the state who will benefit from this scheme as per the survey conducted by the concerned department, and the scheme would it will cost the state government additional 34 crore rupees per month. That is the load on the exchequer. Telangana has launched Pashu Bazaar. Pashu means cattle. Cattle Bazaar website for online sale of cattle. And now the cattles can be purchased online and they can be sold also online. The website is called pashubazar.telanganagovernment.in and it has been developed by the Animal Husbandry Department of the Telangana government. Now, if you want to sell your cattle, you can simply post a picture. And remember that a maximum of 5 animals can be registered for sale at any given time. So the site will keep each registration for 30 days, and after that, if there is no buyer, then the registration will be removed automatically. And you can sell buffaloes, you can sell bull, you can sell cows, dogs, goats and sheep only. There is an important Telugu poet. His name is C. Narayana Reddy. He passed away in Hyderabad. He is a legendary Telugu poet and writer, C. Narayana Reddy. So he wrote lot of ghazals, poems, songs, essays, monologues, and he was honored with Padma Shri in 1977 and Padam Bhushan in 1992. Padam Bhushan is the third highest civilian honor in India after Bharat Ratna and Padam Vibhushan, and Padam Shri is the fourth highest civilian honor in India. Remember, he also got the Gyan Peeth Award for the year 1988, and he was also the president of the Telangana Saraswat Parishad, and he was also a former Rajya Sabha MP. Congress Member of Parliament Palvai Govardhan Reddy also died. He passed at the age of 80. He was a Congress leader and Rajya Sabha member from Telangana. His name is Palvai Govardhan Reddy. He was suffering from heart attack. He got a heart attack near Kullu. He was suffering from heart ailment, and he was a 5-time MLA in Andhra Pradesh before the bifurcation of the state into Andhra and Telangana. Jan Hita Grievances Redressal System, which is basically to listen to the complaints of the common people. It is called Jan Hita. Jan Hita means welfare of the people. Jan means people and Hita means their welfare. It is launched in Telangana. So the portal is called Jan Hita, and this program was inaugurated in the Suryapet district by Telangana Energy Minister G. Jagdish Reddy. So now you can simply register your grievances in a form of SMS. You can email or you can call, and then you can lodge your complaint. The users will also have an option to send photos through their WhatsApp supporting their grievances, and they will be provided a grievance unique number, and you can track also, like what is the status of my complaint. You can track also. So there is a number, and these complainants can reach the call center every day, Monday to Saturday, except the second and fourth Saturday between 9 AM and 7 PM. The website is portal www.janhita.telangana.gov.in. Telangana has reduced the education burden of the school-going children by putting a limit on the weight of the school bag. So according to the government order, the maximum weight of a school bag with textbook and notebook should not exceed 1.5 kg for class 1 and 2 and 2 to 3 kg for classes 3 to 5. So here it is in a much more organized way, although the picture is not very clear. So I will tell you, for class children 1 and 2, it should not be more than 1.5 kg. For class 3 to 5, it should not be more than 3 kg. For classes 6 to 7, it should not be more than 4 kg. For classes 7 to 9, it should not be more than 4.5 kg. And for class 10, it should not be more than 5 kg. This you have to remember. And also, the number of textbook should not exceed the number which is prescribed by the State Council of Education, Research and Training. And also, the school should not prescribe any additional textbook, right? And the bags must be checked to ensure that the students are not carrying unnecessary material. And recreation and physical activity is the right of the children as per the new rule, and no homework for students from class 1st to 5. India's first university only for Dalit students. It will come up in Hyderabad by 2018. So remember, Telangana is the first state to build India's first university for Dalit students by 2018, and it will have students who will take education free of cost from kindergarten to PG level. Very, very important. And this proposal was brought up by Telangana Social Welfare Residential Education Institution Society, which is called TSWREIS, and the medium of instruction will be in English. Telangana IPS officer Mahesh Muralidhar Bhagwat, he has got award from US State Department. He is an IPS officer from Telangana, and he has been given 2017 Trafficking in Persons Report Heroes Award by the US State Department, and he is a Rachakonda Police Commissioner. Mr. Bhagwat, he is the Rachakonda Police Commissioner, and he is the third IPS officer to get this honor from the US State Department. He has played a huge part in decreasing the human trafficking, and he has made it a government priority. So remember, under his command, in his leadership, Rachakonda Police has closed down 25 prostitution center or brothel and 5 hotels and 20 residential apartments which were doing this prostitution in Telangana, in one of the largest crackdowns on human trafficking. And also there were more than 350 children who were forced to do manual work in the brick kilns as bonded labor. He also was responsible for rescuing these children. Now there is a organization called Water Health. It is headquartered in Hyderabad. It has won Unilever Global Development Award. So Water Health International, it is a US based company with operating headquarters in Hyderabad. It has been awarded the Unilever Global Development Award at the 20th Responsible Business Award ceremony that was held in London. And WHI was awarded for its efforts to provide clean, safe drinking water. First time, Telangana will have eco-friendly bridges for movement of tiger. Now you know that Telangana, it has many important tiger reserves and national park and wildlife sanctuary. So now they are making eco-friendly bridges so that tigers can move from one district to another or one tiger reserve to another. So which tiger reserve they are targeting? It is in one is in Maharashtra, one is in Telangana. So the Tadoba Andheri Tiger Reserve, which is in the Chandrapur district of Maharashtra, it is now connected with the forest in Telangana's Kumram Bhim Asifabad district. And now the tigers will be able to move through a eco-friendly bridge, which is around 72 kilometers. 72 kilometer. Telangana government has launched 181. This is a helpline for the women in stress. So this is a distress women helpline, and a budget of 35 lakh has been sanctioned by the Ministry of Women Development and Child Welfare in this regard. This helpline is 24/7. Remember that. Women helpline. India's first private missile subsystem production facility has been inaugurated in Hyderabad, and India's first facility. It is basically a joint venture between two companies. One is Kalyani Group and the second is Israel's company called Rafael Advanced Defense System. And the project cost is around 15,000 crore rupees or $2.5 billion. And they will make anti-tank guided missiles in Hyderabad. It is the India's first private missile manufacturing facility. It is located 40 kilometers from Hyderabad and it is very close to International Airport. It is 24,000 square feet facility. Telangana Chief Minister Chandrasekhar Rao has been chosen for Agriculture Leadership Award. So he has been chosen for the very prestigious award for bringing innovation technology for the welfare of farmers and farm sector. This award is given to him by Indian Council of Food and Agriculture, and this award was started in 2008 and then it is given every year. For 2017 it is given to Telangana Chief Minister. Amazon India and Telangana Handloom, they have signed an agreement together. Now Amazon will promote Telangana handlooms and textile, and it was signed by MOU was signed between Amazon India and Telangana Department of Handloom and Textile. They will also educate, Amazon will also educate, train and enable the weaver community, the artisans, the handloom, those who are in handloom, to have more skill development, and they will also train handloom people from various places like Pochampalli, Warangal, Gadwal, Narayanpet, Siddipet areas, and the handloom products from these areas are very popular. Spanish pharma company which is called Chemo Group, it is a multinational pharma company from Spain. It will invest 500 crore rupees in Telangana state. It will put a manufacturing facility in research and development facility in Telangana. Remember that. It is based in Madrid, which is the capital of Spain, and it will invest 500 crore rupees in the state. Now, it will also have a 100 crore investment at Genome Valley. So remember that also. Telangana is second in India in farmer suicide. So this is as per the data from the National Crime Record Bureau NCRB. Highest number of suicide happened in Maharashtra, 3030, then Telangana 1358, then Karnataka, then Chhattisgarh, and then Madhya Pradesh. So this is the latest data from the National Crime Record Bureau. Kalyan Lakshmi scheme of Telangana, it is for SC, ST, BC girls marriage. So they have increased the money. Earlier they were paying 50,000 rupees, now they are paying 75,000 rupees. The amount has been increased, and the government is offering 75,000 rupees check on girl marriage if the girl belongs to SC, ST community, SC, ST or any minority community like Jain, Muslim, Parsi, etc. Now in the last financial year, 40,000 young girls benefited from this scheme, and the minimum age of the girl should be 18 years. The annual income should not be should be less than 2 lakh rupee. It should not be more than 2 lakh rupee in urban area, and in rural area it should not be more than 1.5 lakh rupee. And 400 crore is the allocation for the Kalyan Lakshmi scheme. There is a driver empowerment program in Telangana. A very similar program is also run by Punjab government, which is called Apni Gaddi Apna Rozgar, which is basically the government will subsidize the vehicles in Punjab. Now this is a little different. This is for empowerment of driver, but this is only for the minority community and SC, ST and BC. They will be provided skill development training. They will be taught how to drive a vehicle, and placements will also be provided. And online application is also there. You can go to this website tsobmms.cgg.gov.in and you can apply. Now the minimum qualification is that you should be at least 8th pass. And again, your annual income should not be more than 1.5 in rural area and more than 2 lakh in urban area. And the applicants who have appeared in SSC exam will be given preference. Even if they are failed in SSC exam, they will be given preference. And the applicant, they should have a driving license. Driving license issued by the Road Transport Office on or before 31st December 2015. Now there is a free lunch scheme for intermediate students in Telangana. So as per the announcement, the intermediate students in the state will be given free lunch starting from the academic year, coming academic year, and the students studying in 444 government junior colleges will be provided free lunch. So there are more than 2 lakh students who will benefit from the scheme. It will help the poor students to get a healthy lunch free of cost. Now there is a 2 BHK housing scheme by Telangana government. It is the flagship scheme of Telangana government to provide affordable 2 BHK houses to the eligible beneficiary. And the state government is claiming that in the financial year 2015-16, it has already constructed 80,000 homes under the 2 BHK housing scheme. And in the year 2016-17, the government has set a target of building 1.4 crore 2 BHK homes under the scheme. In 2 BHK, it has 2 bedrooms, 1 hall, 1 kitchen and 2 toilets, and an plinth area of 560 square feet. The estimated cost of the house is around 5.3 lakh in urban area, which excludes the infrastructure cost. Telangana government has announced welfare fund from the armed forces also, welfare fund. And they have announced setting up of a army welfare fund, which is for the benefit of the families of serving, retired or martyred soldiers. So they will set up a 80 crore rupees army welfare fund. And remember that the cabinet colleagues, they will make an annual contribution of 25,000 rupees each for the fund, and the legislator, the MLA, the cabinet colleague means the ministers, they will contribute 25,000 rupees per year in this fund, and the MLAs will contribute, all the MLAs of Telangana will contribute 10,000 rupees each in this fund. And the CM of Telangana also announced massive increase in cash reward also for army personnel from the state who win gallantry medal. So if any person from Telangana wins Paramveer Chakra or Ashok Chakra, will get 2.25 crore rupees. Punjab till now was paying highest 2 crore. And if somebody wins Mahavir Chakra or Kirti Chakra, he will get 1.25 crore, which is the highest in India. Now remember, this is the last news. Karimnagar district will now be developed as the irrigation hub of Telangana. So it is the irrigation hub of Telangana. In fact, some people are calling Karimnagar as North Godavari district. Although it is not officially any district, they are just calling it North Godavari district because so many projects are there on the Godavari river. There is a Sri Ram Sagar project, Lower Manayar Dam project, Upper Manayar Dam project, SSR SP flow irrigation project, Shripati Yalampalli project. So lot of projects are going on in Telangana. Also there is Kaleshwaram lift irrigation project. Remember the name of all of these projects, and therefore there will be so much of irrigation facility, so much of land, lakhs of acres of land will be irrigated in Karimnagar, and that is why it is the irrigation hub of Telangana now. And if somebody asks you which district is called North Godavari, but it is not an official name, it is Karimnagar. I will keep also giving you some extra information that will help you in your current affairs. So Kaleshwaram lift irrigation project has now got environmental clearance. Environment clearance is given by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, and it is headed by Dr. Harshvardhan. He is the Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change. He is also the Minister for Science and Technology. He is also the Minister for Earth Sciences, and he is a Lok Sabha MP from New Delhi, Chandni Chowk. Now, there are two important projects that are in news, right? So in Andhra Pradesh, we have Polavaram project. Okay. Polavaram. But in Telangana, we have Kaleshwaram project. Now it's a costly project. Okay, it is a very costly project. It will cost 80,499 crore rupees, and it will be completed in next 3 years. Now, Environment Ministry, they have given the approval, but they have said that you need to make sure that the climate is not affected. So you have to take care of the changes in the microclimatic conditions for the same. And government will take up the work as per the procedure of right to fair compensation and transparency in land acquisition. So a lot of land acquisition needs to be done for this project, and there were some protests also because there were compensation issues that the farmers, they were saying that the land is acquired but they are not adequately compensated for. So that is why it took some time, and now finally the process can start. Now let me tell you something more about this project that you should know. The Kaleshwaram project, what it will do is there will be a construction of a barrage across river Godavari. Okay, now river Godavari, it takes its origin near Nasik in Maharashtra. Okay, and on the bank of Godavari, you also have Kumbh Mela in Nasik. Kumbh Mela in India is at 4 places. One is Haridwar on the bank of Ganga river. Then we have on Allahabad, where there is a confluence of Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati. There is a Kumbh Mela. Then you have at Ujjain on the bank of the Shipra river, you have Kumbh Mela. And finally on the bank of Godavari, you have the Kumbh Mela in Nasik. So this project will construct a barrage. It will set up a barrage across river Godavari near Madigadda village in Karimnagar district of Telangana. This, what is the aim? Aim is to divert 180 TMC of water for providing irrigation in more than 7 lakh hectare land covering 7 districts of Adilabad, Karimnagar, Nizamabad, Warangal, Medak, Nalgonda and Rangareddy district. So if they ask in exam, how many districts will be benefited? The answer is 7 districts will be benefited by the Kaleshwaram project. And you should know which are the districts. Adilabad, Karimnagar, Nizamabad, Warangal, Medak, Nalgonda and Rangareddy. And therefore it will benefit more than 7 lakh hectare land. It's very, very big project. So total land that is required is 32,000 hectare, right? And out of that 2,866 hectare is the forest land, and the total submergence area is estimated to be about 13,706 hectare. Submergence area is the area that is under water, okay, and that is why this area is not suitable for farming or any other wildlife or anything like that, because it is submerged under water. And there are more barrages planned. Now what is a barrage? See, there is a river, right? So you put a barrage to divert some of the water. So if you put a barrage here, the river is flowing like this, okay, in this direction. You put a barrage, then the water will be diverted. So barrages are put to divert the water. For example, you have the Farakka barrage, which is the largest barrage in India, in Farakka in West Bengal, which diverts water of river Ganga, okay, into Hooghly river. So similarly, 2 more barrages will be put. One is at Madigadda and second is at Shiripada Yalampalli, okay. And this project will also have a canal system of about 1832 km. And this project lies in the interstate boundary with submergence of 302 hectare in Maharashtra. So this project requires about 4,227 megawatt of power to be supplied by TG Genco company. And public hearing for the project will be conducted in 15 districts of the state and 1 district in Maharashtra that will be affected by the Kaleshwaram project. And remember, Polavaram project is in Andhra. Now remember one more thing, that for Andhra, I also made 2 current affairs covering current affairs from January to July, January to August. And for the last 3 months, I will also make for Andhra. But if you want to check out Andhra current affairs, that can also be useful for Telangana exam. That 2 videos are already available, and that also in the description you will find the link. Now central government has approved agreement with UNESCO. Now what will UNESCO do? UNESCO will establish ITCOO in Hyderabad, the capital of Telangana. Now, what is UNESCO? It is United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, and it is headquartered in Paris. Paris is the capital of France, and it is the headquarters of UNESCO also and OECD also, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. And UNESCO's Director General, also called UNESCO's Chief, is Audrey Azoulay. Remember her name, Audrey, Audrey Azoulay. She is the new Director General of UNESCO. UNESCO also lists World Heritage Sites. There are 36 World Heritage Sites in India. Earlier there were 35, but 36 World Heritage Site is Ahmedabad city. So Pradhan Mantri Modi, he approved the establishment of an International Training Center for Operational Oceanography as a Category 2 center of UNESCO in Hyderabad. What is the purpose of this agreement? The training center will be built that will develop our capacity for the countries on the Indian Ocean rim. So Indian Ocean is said to be the next powerhouse, in very important for geopolitical considerations. And this operational oceanography is an activity of conducting systematic oceanographic studies so that it can help our fishermen, it can help in disaster management, it can help in shipping, ports, and Navy and Coast Guard and like that. Now, this will also provide an opportunity for India to emerge as a leading country in the Indian Ocean. Also, in Indian Ocean, we also conduct various exercises like Malabar exercise that we do with America and with Japan. It's a trilateral exercise. So, the center could contribute to achieving Sustainable Development Goal 14, that is related to building marine scientific research capacity in geographical area of central responsibility, which will also fulfill the commitment of small island developing state. Now, there are 17 Sustainable Development Goals, remember that. And the 17 Sustainable Development Goal we have to achieve by the year 2030. So the center is currently operational with the state-of-the-art facility available at Indian Ocean for Ocean Information Services, that is INCOIS Hyderabad, and a lot of scientists will actually sit here. World Telugu Conference 2017 will took place in Hyderabad on 15th of December. World Telugu Conference, and Vice President of India, he is the 13th Vice President of India, Venkaiah Naidu, he inaugurated it in the presence of Governor of Telangana, Mr. ESL Narasimha. Remember that ESL Narasimha is not only the Governor of Telangana, he is also the Governor of Andhra Pradesh. And also, Governor of Maharashtra, Vidyasagar Rao, was also present. And Chief Minister of Telangana, Mr. Chandrasekhar Rao, was also present. So this took place on 15th of December. Now let me tell you one more thing. Telugu is also the language of Andhra Pradesh. And recently, the government of Telangana, they have declared Urdu language as the second official language of Telangana. Now you know about the Global Entrepreneurship Summit. This took place in Hyderabad in Telangana. And Ivanka Trump. See, Ivanka Trump is daughter of Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the President of India and he is from Republican Party. Wife of Donald Trump is Melania Trump. So don't confuse Melania with Ivanka. Ivanka is daughter, Melania is wife. So she was the guest, and PM Modi and Ivanka Trump, they both inaugurated the Global Entrepreneurship Summit in Hyderabad. Now there is a robot which is called Mitra. Mitra basically means your friend. Mitra, it is a made in India robot. It was developed by a Bangalore-based inventor. So it greeted both the leaders with Namaste. So remember the name Mitra is the name of the robot that was inaugurated here. And Mitra had a partner as another bot that was deployed. The bot was designed by Balaji Vishwanathan and his 14-member team. So this was the 8th edition of the Global Entrepreneurship Summit, and this basically celebrates entrepreneurship and provides opportunities. World's first IT campus for persons with disability. Disability, these days we don't say disabled person, we say differently abled, because there is everything these people can do. So world's first IT campus, information technology campus for the people with disability will come up in Hyderabad. This has been decided by the government, and for that they have entered into an agreement with a company called Vindhya E-Infomedia Private Limited. This company will help the government in setting up of an IT campus for people with disability in Hyderabad. This will be spread over 10 acres and it will be near the Rajiv Gandhi International Airport. Remember that India's Information Technology Minister is Ravi Shankar Prasad. He is also the Law Minister of India. Now what will be there in this center? It will have training residential facility also. It is expected to create job for 2,000 people in the next 5 years. And Vindhya e-Infomedia is one of the pioneers in this thing, and this is the company that will make this center. As I told you, Urdu becomes second official language in Telangana after Telugu. So this has been decided. Opposition was crying foul that this has been done to gain the vote of minorities. But now all the government offices, they will use Urdu also. So this is the notification, and every office in Telangana will have a Urdu speaking officer also. And all the competitive exam in state will also be conducted in Urdu. So what does the Constitution of India say about the official language? Article 345 of the Indian Constitution, it speaks about the official language of the state. According to Article 345, see, there are 22 official languages in Indian Constitution. Okay, 22, and that's all you need to know about the language. Can you tell me? Can you write down in comments which schedule of the Indian Constitution mentions about all the languages? Let's see who answers this question. Telangana topped the state-wise ease of doing business ranking in 2017. So this was the Business Reform Action Plan (BRAP). This was the assessment done, and the final ranking will be released in January 2018. Telangana had an implementation score of 61.83%. Second was Haryana. Third was Odisha. Fourth Chhattisgarh. 5 West Bengal. These are the top 5. So in ease of doing business, we are doing really well. This is a ranking given by the World Bank. And these rankings are dynamic. They keep on changing. But the year-end ranking, the final ranking, will be released in January 2018. But at one point of time, Telangana was definitely number 1, followed by Haryana. And if you remember last year, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh were the top 2. So the last date is was around October 31st to November 7. This was the date when the Commerce Ministry expected all the states to furnish the data, and on the basis of which they will decide which state is number 1. And last year, as I said, Telangana was the joint topper with Andhra Pradesh. So this year Andhra Pradesh is a little low. And India was last year 130 in ease of doing business. This year India is ranked 100th out of 190 countries. So India showed a jump of 30 places. You have to remember that also. Now Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, they may soon be foot and mouth disease free. Now let me tell you something interesting. See, Government of India said that we will become free of Kala Azar disease. This is a disease called Kala Azar. We will become free by 31st of December 2017, but we have not been able to achieve this target. That is what Arun Jaitley, the Honorary Minister of Finance, declared right now. Okay, just 3 or 4 days back. Now, India has become free from 2 diseases recently. One is the cattle disease called rinderpest. India has eliminated rinderpest disease. And India has also eliminated trachoma. It is a disease of the eye. It was announced by our health minister. Our health minister is JP Nadda. He is from Himachal Pradesh. Then our health secretary is Preeti Sudan. Right. And our Minister of State for Health is Anupriya Patel. So remember that. And India has also set up 3 important targets. We want to eliminate HIV/AIDS by 2030. Remember that. We want to eliminate HIV/AIDS by 2030. We want to eliminate malaria by 2027. In fact, World Health Organization target to eliminate malaria from the world is 2030, but India's target is 2027. So India wants to achieve it even before World Health Organization. And India wants to eliminate tuberculosis by 2025. Tuberculosis is caused by Mycobacterium tuberculosis. It is a bacterial disease. 2025, India will eliminate tuberculosis. Now let's see whether we are able to achieve this target or not. So Telangana and Andhra Pradesh may very soon be foot and mouth disease free. Foot and mouth disease is caused in cattle. Okay, so it is caused in cattle. And just remember the name, foot and mouth disease. It is very contagious disease. It is caused by a virus, and it is found in animals like cattle, pigs, sheep and goats. So the infection is there. There are ulcers and blisters on the body, and so if there is no cure for this disease, then it spreads in various animals. Both the states Andhra and Telangana, they have completed 22 rounds of the disease control program biannually, which means twice in every year over 11 years. And also Telangana will hold a massive vaccine campaign to cover 100% cattle in the next round that starts 29 December 2017 till 13th of January 2018. According to the ICAR Directorate, only 5 states in India are there which do not have any evidence of foot and mouth disease. So yeah, just remember the name. Now, the government of Telangana, it wants to establish Clean Authority of Telangana. It is a apex body, which means it is a supreme body that will make sure that there is good cleanliness, there is wastewater management, there is dumping management, that is there is human waste management, that therefore do not cause any harm to the people. So all sorts of solid waste management, liquid waste management, wastewater management will be done by this Clean Authority of Telangana. And this kind of thing is already present in Japan. Remember that. So they want to emulate Japan in establishing a clean authority for Telangana. Telangana is ready to introduce intrastate electronic way bills. So it was initially contemplated to introduce the intrastate electronic way bill by the end of financial year, but the central government extended the deadline to June 1, asking the state to put in the necessary system to enforce the decision. So what exactly is this? This proposal will make it mandatory for the transporters and suppliers to generate electronic way bills for goods manufactured within the state and which are moved to other state. This proposal is because the recent intensive checks were conducted by the Commercial Tax Department. They found that almost 10% of the vehicles that were carrying the freight, that were carrying the goods, they were found to have not be having required documents. And that is why there is a lot of black money that is generated. That is why electronic way bills will be made mandatory. Now Telangana has started free 24-hour power supply to farmer. Okay, this will supply round the clock 24/7 power supply to 23 lakh farmers free of cost. Remember that. And this scheme, the Transmission Corporation of Telangana Limited Chairman and Managing Director is Mr. D. Prabhakar Rao, and Southern Discom MD Mr. Raghurama Reddy. They formally launched the scheme at Pothaipalli village of Samirpet Mandal in Medchal Malkajgiri district. So where was this scheme launched from? You should know it was launched from this village called Pothiapalli village in Shamirpet Mandal in Medchal Malkajgiri district. Okay, at midnight. Telangana Chief Minister Chandrasekhar Rao has described, it as a New Year gift for the farmers of Telangana. Telangana is the only state in India which is supplying power to farmers free of cost. The free power supply will be available for 23 lakh agriculture pump set, and according to Prabhakar Rao, the demand from the agriculture sector in January will be around 9500 megawatt, and it might go up to 11,000 megawatt by March. All the police station in Telangana, they will have social media account. Okay, they will have social media account. All the police stations will have a Facebook page and Twitter handle so that they can communicate with the people. And the Director General of Police of Telangana, Mr. Mahendra Reddy, he has declared 2018 as the year of technology and citizen-friendly initiatives for the Telangana Police. Year 2018 has been declared as the year of technology and citizen-friendly initiatives. As per the annual plan 2018, the community CCTV project, closed circuit television camera CCTV project, will be extended to all the urban center, and social media lab will also be set up in all the districts of Telangana, that is all the 31 districts of Telangana. And also the safety and security of the women will continue to be top priority, and the SHE teams for women's safety will be equipped with modern evidence. So in Telangana you have the SHE teams for the women's safety. Japanese Consulate General to provide aid for safe drinking water in Telangana. See, 2 villages in Telangana, 2 villages will soon get access to safe drinking water with Japan's grant assistance. And the contract was signed in Chennai to provide financial assistance to set up 2 water purification plant. This project was signed by Seiji Baba, he is the Consul General of Japan, Chennai, and Mr. Pushya Mitra Sharma, he is the Managing Trustee, Safe Water Network India, which is a NGO. Now you should know the two villages that are in question here. Both the villages are in Medak district in Telangana. One is called Podichan Palle and the second is called Shankaram Pat villages. One is called Podichan Palle and the second is Shankaram Pat village. These are the two villages that will have water purification system by Japan, and 31 lakh rupees is provided as a help or the grant by the Japan Consulate General of Japan, which is in Chennai. So remember that this is very important, and remember the name of the two villages also. Telangana has signed an agreement with a company called Ativo. Okay, it is a part of SREI group, and it will manufacture or it will set up a infra park. It will set up a infra park where the manufacturing of infrastructure equipment will be done, and this this park will be set up in the National Investment and Manufacturing Zone NIMZ, which is coming up near Zahirabad town in Telangana. This park, infra park, will be set up at Zahirabad, near Zahirabad, and it will come up over 500 acres of land, and it will have potential to generate direct and indirect employment for 10,000 persons over the next 10 years. Annual conference was conducted to celebrate Telugu language. So Chandrasekhar Rao CM announced an annual festival henceforth to celebrate Telugu language in the context of Telangana culture. So each year during December, a 2-day Telangana Telugu conference, which will be called Telangana Telugu Maha Sabhalu, it will be organized on a grand scale. So there was also recently 5th World Telugu Conference that was conducted. Okay, so there will be an annual conference and there will be World Telugu Conference also. So 5th World Telugu Conference was recently conducted. There he announced that from now on, every December we will have 2-day Telangana Telugu Maha Sabhalu Fest. Now, Telangana government has also made Telugu learning compulsory from class 1 to intermediate. 31 lakh sheep, they have been tagged in Telangana. Telangana government has successfully ear tagged and photographed all the 31.77 lakh sheep that have been procured from the neighboring states under the special package for sheep development for the sheep and goat farmers. The Telangana State Sheep and Goat Development Cooperative Finance Limited has managed to achieve this distinction in less than 8 months after the government decided to accord top priority to improve the economic standard of the shepherd community by providing financial assistance to the sheep and goat rearers to start each unit comprising 20 ewes and 1 ram at a cost of 1.25 lakh rupees. I repeat once more, 31 lakh sheep in Telangana, they have been ear tagged, and these were the sheep that were bought from the other states. So this will improve the economic standard, the financial level of the shepherds of Telangana. So remember that Telangana government has provided financial assistance to the sheep and goat rearers to start each unit, which comprises 20 ewes and 1 ram at a cost of 1.25 lakh rupees. And each ear tag on the sheep has a 11-digit identification number. 11-digit identification number. To make it foolproof, a picture of sheep is taken and uploaded on the official portal of the department also. The scheme is being implemented with the funds to the tune of 5,000 crore rupees that has been provided by National Cooperative Development Corporation, New Delhi. And the government is also giving 75% subsidy to the beneficiaries, while each member of the primary sheep breeders cooperative society has to pay 25% of the cost of each unit. Now remember, cost of each lamb is around 4,000 rupees and each beneficiary is expected to get around 32,000 per unit for the 8 lambs. And a sum of 484 crore rupees will accrue to the beneficiaries with the birth of the lambs. Consumer protection councils will be formed in Telangana in all the districts of the state. Telangana government will take all the steps to strengthen consumer organizations and set up District Consumer Protection Council in all the 31 districts soon. And the new amended Consumer Protection Act of 1986 is expected to be passed in the current session of the parliament. Telangana will build Asia's largest pump house next year. Irrigation Department of Telangana has decided that they will conduct the dry run. This is a 140 megawatt capacity pump, and it is first of the 7 pumps being installed at Ramaduggu Reservoir, which is 180 kilometers away from Hyderabad. And the discharge capacity of the single electric pump is so huge that it can fill the Hussain Sagar Lake in Hyderabad in just a couple of days. The Ramaduggu point is a part of the Kaleshwaram irrigation project. The pump house of Ramaduggu, it is said to be the largest of its kind in Asia, and it can discharge 21 cusecs of water, when all the 7 pumps are switched on. Total there will be 7 pumps. And Ramaduggu pump house is just one of the 4 stages of this Kaleshwaram project. So remember just this. Telangana IT Minister Mr. K.T. Ramarao, he is son of Chandrasekhar Rao CM, he will attend Davos Summit. He will attend the annual meeting of the World Economic Forum. Now this will also be attended by Narendra Modi. And let me tell you something interesting, that the last Prime Minister who attended a meeting of the World Economic Forum was H.D. Deve Gowda in 1997. So it is after 21 years that any Indian Prime Minister is attending a World Economic Forum Summit. World Economic Forum is headquartered in Switzerland. And this will be held in January 2018 at Davos in Switzerland. Survey on agrarian distress in Telangana villages has been conducted. It was conducted by Telangana Joint Action Committee, which is a apolitical body. It will conduct this in all the 119 assembly constituency in Telangana to study why the farmers are committing suicides, why there is a lack of trust in the farmers. So, the yield of farmer, the harvest is decreasing. So 49% of the state's total cultivable area, there was sowing of the seeds, which is unprecedented, which is the highest. But still, the crop harvest was less because of rainfall and various other factors. Telangana has also joined NEET. So this is National Eligibility Entrance Test for the medical student. And the center had exempted Andhra Pradesh from Rule 371 for the next academic year in this regard. But Telangana will be a part of this. So undivided Andhra Pradesh and Jammu Kashmir, they were exempted from national pool because of the implementation of Article 371D since 1975, which allows for special conditions in these states. However, the Telangana government will now have to give 15% of MBBS seats and 50% of postgraduate medical seat to the national pool in NET. Remember this, 15% of the MBBS seats in Telangana and 50% of PG medical seat will be part of NEET. Telangana villages, the Telangana village which is Tellapur, it is at Ramachandrapuram Mandal in Sangareddy district. It has got the first rank in the country. So as many as 33 Gram Panchayat of Andhra Pradesh, they stood among the top 83 best Gram Panchayat in the country as per the Mission Antyodaya ranking of Gram Panchayat given by the central government. And 7 villages of the state, they earned place in the top 100, along with 1 village from each state of Telangana, Karnataka and Kerala in the list. And the number 1 village in the country is Tellapur. It is in Ramachandrapuram Mandal in Sangareddy district. Now, Parapatala village in the Kalikiri Mandal of Chittoor district, it is ranked 2nd. And Chaddikala village in Chaddikala Mandal in Visakhapatnam in Andhra is 3rd. If you remember, Visakhapatnam was the 3rd cleanest city of India in the Cleanliness Survey or Swachh Sarvekshan 2017. And Visakhapatnam railway station was the cleanest railway station of India in the busy railway station category A1. Similarly, Kujuluru village in Kujuluru Mandal in East Godavari and Unguturu of Krishna district, Aguva Tuvanampalle of Chittoor district, they were ranked 4 with 88 score. Indupalli village in Unguturu Mandal of Krishna district got 5th rank and Mahal village in Kalikiri Mandal of Chittoor got 6th rank. Of the total 83 Gram Panchayat, 33 are from Andhra, 21 from Tamil Nadu, 6 from Kerala, 5 from Maharashtra and 4 from Telangana. Out of the top 83 Gram Panchayat, 4 are from Telangana. And number 1 is of course Telangana. Now Telangana government has asked Israel country to audit Telangana's cyber policy. See, Israel is one of the global leaders in cyber. Israel and Russia, there is no match in their cyber capacity. So Israel will help Telangana, and Israel's National Information Security Agency's success in creating a cyber security network is very impressive. That is why the government of Telangana is asking for help from Israel. Now there is a scheme which is called, you spot a beggar in Hyderabad, you inform and you get 500 rupees as reward. So Telangana, government wants to make Hyderabad beggar free. And this is the first time that any city in India wants to become beggar free. So Telangana Prison Department has announced 500 rupees to anyone who spot a beggar in the city and inform it to the official. Then what will the prison department do? They will lift the beggar from the street and they will put them in a shelter home which is called Anand Ashram, which is an enclosure besides the Chanchala Central Prison in the outskirts of Hyderabad. Chanchala Central Prison, there is an Anand Ashram where they will be taken. These are the number. So if you want to earn some money, you spot beggars. Telangana has also planned something which is Urdu conference. So recently, 5th World Telugu Conference was conducted in Telangana. Now they are also finalizing that they want to conduct Urdu conference also, because they recently have made second language Urdu, and they have chosen Golconda Fort as the venue for the Urdu conference. In Telangana, 12,500 habitations will get piped water in 2018. This is called Mission Bhagirath. Mission Bhagirath is the flagship, the main scheme of the Telangana Rashtriya Samiti government. This is to provide piped water to all the household in the state through taps. And so far, 1.69 lakh kilometer of pipelines have been put, and together they are drawing 42.67 TMC of water from the Krishna and Godavari river for the project. This project has made a lot of progress, and Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi, PM, he had formally launched Mission Bhagirath from Gajwal in Medak district in August 2016. 90% of the work has been completed in 2017, only 10% of the work is remaining in 2018. So 12,500 habitations will get piped water, and this is called Mission Bhagirath. Now let me tell you one more mission by government, which is called Kakatia, Mission Kakatia. It is to fill all the empty reservoirs once again. That is called Mission Kakatia. That is also going in Telangana. So half of the total 25,000 habitations will get Mission Bhagirath piped water by January 2000. This is 18 actually. And the deadline, part 2 deadline of June 2018 has been fixed. So what is the deadline of Mission Bhagirath? June 2018. And it is a project which is costing 45,000 crore rupees. It is the first initiative of its kind in India where the water will be given through taps, through pipes. And Gujarat is the first in the country to launch a water grid, but it covers only 65% of the population in the drought-prone area with a pipeline network of 1.2 lakh kilometer. And TS water grid, the Telangana state water grid, covers the state with a pipeline network of 1.69 lakh kilometer. Also remember that this Mission Bhagirath will also provide internet also. So optic fiber cable are also being let down along with Mission Bhagirath pipeline. So Mission Bhagirath pipeline, it will provide water, but side by side optic fiber cable are also being let down so that broadband facility, internet can also be provided by end of 2018. That is the target. And the project target is 5 liter of water per minute per household. 5 liter of water per minute per household, and it will provide 100 liter per person per day to every house in villages, and 135 liters per person per day in municipality, and 150 liter per person per day in big cities. Telangana has opposed inclusion of petrol and real estate in the GST, Goods and Services Tax, which is 122nd Amendment Bill and 101st Amendment Act. So the Finance Minister of Telangana, Mr. Aitala Rajender, he said that petrol and real estate should not be included in the GST. That was his view. Telangana debt burden likely to be more than 10% this fiscal, the fiscal deficit. Okay. Now let me tell you something more, that the fiscal deficit, according to the Fiscal Regulation and Budget Management, it should not be more than 3% of the state GDP. And according to 14th Finance Commission, which is right now the Finance Commission headed by Y.V. Reddy, who is the ex-governor of Reserve Bank of India, 3% of state GDP fiscal deficit should not be more than that. If it is more than that, then your financial management in the state is not good. So the interest burden for this fiscal, that is ending on 31st March 2018, it started on 1st April 2017, is projected to touch 11,500 crore rupees, which is more than 10% of the projected revenue collection of 79,000 crore rupees. And despite being a revenue surplus state, the government will lose more and more because of the increased burden of interest. Now, The central government allows only up to 3% of the state GDP fiscal deficit, as I told you. But for revenue surplus state, it allows up to 3.5%. So only Gujarat and Telangana, they qualify for this because these are the only two revenue surplus states in the country. Now, tiger census will be conducted in Telangana from January 22 to January 29, 2018. And this is the fourth tiger census since 2006. It will be the first since the bifurcation of the state. So we'll see what is the number of tiger. Although the forest department claimed that there is a 6% annual growth in tigers. Telangana district, they registered huge tourist inflow in 2015 and 2016. At least 4 among the 10 districts that were there earlier, they received higher tourist footfall than the state capital Hyderabad and the neighboring Rangareddy district during the last couple of years. This information was provided in the statistical yearbook that was released recently. So according to the yearbook, 1.57 crore tourists visited Warangal during 2016, followed by Karimnagar, 1.19 crore. And the twin cities, and Rangareddy was placed third with an inflow of 1.09 crore visitors, followed by Mehboob Nagar at fourth position with 90.76 lakh. So which place in Telangana receives maximum tourists? The answer is Warangal. 1.57 crore tourists came in 2016. Second is Karimnagar. Now let's talk about foreign tourists. The state capital Hyderabad received maximum foreign tourists, total 1.63 lakh out of the 1.66 lakh who visited the state. So if foreigners are coming, they are only coming in Hyderabad because 1.66 lakh foreign tourists came, and out of that 1.63, almost 100% they came to Hyderabad. But domestic tourists, number 1 is Warangal, number 2 is Karimnagar. Medha Servo plans rupees 800 crore rail and metro coach factory in Telangana. So this is a Hyderabad based company called Medha Servo Drives, and it is part of the 1000 crore Medha group. It wants to have 800 crore rupees rail and metro coach factory in Telangana. This will be built at Kondakal near Hyderabad in Telangana. Investment will be 800 crore rupees. Telangana has started something known as V-Hub. If you remember, earlier it had something known as T-Hub. That was the Telangana Hub. That was for entrepreneurship. Now it has something called a V-Hub. So this V-Hub is for women only. Okay. So this is called V-Hub, and the budget is 15 crore rupees. That is the amount that is kept separately only for V-Hub. That is the fund. 15 crore rupees. So Niti Aayog backed project this is, and these funds 15 crore will be made under the Atal Innovation Mission. Atal Innovation Mission. So under the Atal Innovation Mission, named after Atal Bihari Vajpayee, ex-Prime Minister of India, the focus would be on encouraging and setting up of tinkering labs in schools for girls, emphasizing the importance being laid on increasing promoting entrepreneurship in the country. The state has also decided to create 15 crore rupees fund for women startups, where women entrepreneurs will be extended financial support ranging from 25 lakh rupees to 1 crore. In V-Hub, women will get 25 lakh rupees to 1 crore of rupees for their business, starting the businesses. It is only for women, and T-Hub was also set up earlier on. But remember, V-Hub is mainly for innovation, for entrepreneurship and innovation. Telangana will waive off the power dues for scheduled tribe community. This has been decided by the government. There are 70 crore rupees of dues, but now government has decided that they will waive off this dues. So, and remember one more thing, that the power connection is provided to each and every ST house for only 125 rupees per connection. Only 125 rupees per connection. And the electricity department will charge any tariff if the power consumption is below 50 unit. It will not charge any tariff if the power consumption is below 50 unit. Telangana to set up IT corridor and industrial estate for Muslims. So it was decided to construct Hyderabad International Islamic Cultural Convention Center. This will be built at Kokapet, and this will be international standard. Also, Chandrasekhar Rao has said there is 10% quota for the minorities, and so 10% quota in the state's double bedroom housing scheme for economically weaker section. This was also recently announced. And entrance tests must be held in Urdu also, along with English and Telugu. So the Telangana government will set up exclusive industrial estate and information technology corridor for Muslims. And Hyderabad International Islamic Cultural Convention Center will be built at Kokapet. Also, with regard to the old city area, Chandrasekhar Rao said that the 426-year-old Charminar, which is the face of Hyderabad, should be developed on the lines of the Golden Temple in Amritsar. He wants to develop it, and he also wants to develop a 42-kilometer riverfront along the Musi River, on the bank of which Hyderabad is there. Just like we have Sabarmati riverfront in Gujarat, 42-kilometer riverfront should be developed on Musi River, and remember that. Telangana government will use blockchain technology for securing the land record. Blockchain technology is used by Bitcoin and all these cryptocurrencies. So more than 10,000 revenue villages, in more than 10,000 revenue villages, the Telangana state government will maintain the agricultural land records digitally using the blockchain technology. The IT department will prepare a database which will utilize geographical information system to map the properties of landowners in its record. And this is being done as about 20% of the land record in villages across the state were found to be erroneous. So now there will be more transparency and there will be more easily accessibility of the records. Now also remember that the state Telangana government is verifying and updating land records before starting the input subsidy scheme. Under the input subsidy scheme, 4,000 rupees is given to the farmers in both the Rabi and Kharif season, 4,000 rupees per acre to buy fertilizer, etc. Patanjali, which was recently voted as the most trusted company in India. Patanjali is a company owned by Baba Ramdev and Acharya Balakrishna. Patanjali has signed a memorandum of understanding with Telangana for food park. The Telangana Industrial Infrastructure Corporation and Patanjali, they have signed a memorandum of understanding to develop a food park in Telangana. So they will invest 10,000 crore rupees in Telangana for making this food park. And the food park will have processing of edible oil, fruit, pulp and spices. Bin Zayed Group, they have offered investment of $2 billion in Telangana. This is a Dubai-based company called Bin Zayed Group. So they have already signed a memorandum of understanding and they will invest in animation and gaming tower, road development, water grid, fiber grid, etc. Telangana has, second rank in the Rogues Gallery and Andhra Pradesh is third. What does it mean? So Telangana has left Andhra Pradesh behind in the number of cheating cases that were registered in 2016. National Crime Record Bureau says that Telangana stands at second position in the country. The number of cheating cases were 8,394 in 2016. First position was bagged by Maharashtra, and then second is Telangana, and the third is Andhra Pradesh. Telangana government has cleared Vijaya Dairy capacity expansion. The capacity of the Vijaya Dairy will be increased. Now it's right now the capacity is 4.5 lakh liter. It will be increased to 8 lakh liter, and for that 170 crore rupees will be spent. Also, 100-acre land will be acquired at Shamirpet for expansion of the dairy. This was announced by the Minister for Animal Husbandry, Talasani Srinivas Yadav. And also remember that the Minister for Marketing and Irrigation is T. Harish Rao. He said that the government will expand ENAM, that is National Agriculture Market Network, and they will add 14 markets in the state. The state right now, ENAM has 44 markets, which constitute about 10% of the total network of 455 markets in the country. And also remember that cotton has not been included in the ENAM due to the computer issues. It will be added soon. Telangana will form 40 new municipalities soon. This was announced by the Municipal Administration and Urban Development Minister K.T. Ramarao. So remember that the government has been told to identify the major Gram Panchayat which have population of more than 10,000. Also, officials, they have been informed or ordered to merge those villages which are falling within the radius of 3 to 5 km under the limit of municipality. Telangana has made a new plan for a new secretariat complex. This new secretariat complex will be developed on the Bison Polo ground, which is currently a defense property. So according to the Road and Building Ministry, the secretariat complex will have an investment of 300 crore rupees. It will be a 3-story building, and as it comes in the flight tunnel of the old Begumpet airport, where there is a restriction of the construction height. The state would get the 38-acre site from the Defence Authority, and in turn with about 600 acres to the center to be handed over to the Defence Authority. Telangana State Council to form 3 working panel and 5 incubator very soon. The Telangana State Council of Higher Education will form 3 working panel and 5 incubator. These committees will have academician, industry expert and other stakeholder involved as member. So the target is by 2030 they want to have more job creators. And the incubation center will be made at Osmania University, Kakatiya University, Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Hyderabad, Jawaharlal Nehru Architecture and Fine Arts University, and Rajiv Gandhi University of Knowledge Technology in Basar. So just remember this. Telangana CM, he laid down the foundation of Kakatiya Mega Textile Park in Warangal district. This is in 2000 acre campus between Shampet and Chintapalli village, and already out of 2000 acre, 1200 acre has already been acquired by the government. This is the biggest park, textile park in the country, and this will generate 50,000 jobs. Kakatiya Mega Textile Park in Warangal district. The problem with Telangana was there is a lot of cotton in Telangana. In fact, it was one of the top 3 cotton producing states in the country in 2015-16. But the cotton spinning facilities are very less. So only 20% of the spinning capacity is in Telangana. Most of the other went to Andhra Pradesh when the bifurcation took place. And that is why the state government wants that there should be more spinning mills in the state where cotton can be utilized. Now Telangana government will send 1000 officials on Israel junket. So these 1000 officials will travel to Israel to study farming techniques, because Israel is one of the champions of drip irrigation, where drop by drop water is given to the field, which saves a lot of water. So 1000 agriculture officers will be sent to Israel in a batch of 100 each to study farming techniques, and that can be applied to Telangana. Christmas gift scheme launched by Chandrasekhar Rao in Telangana for poor people. What is Christmas gift scheme? See, Christmas gift scheme is Telangana government will distribute gift hamper to the poor people. They distributed on the 14th December, and they also organized dinner on 18th December, and for that 15 crore rupees were spent. So this scheme is launched to provide Christmas gift, which include clothes and dinner to the weaker sections of the Telangana state. And under this scheme, the state will ensure that the distributed clothes are of high quality. So as per the collected data, there are around 1 lakh Christians in Hyderabad and Secunderabad city and 1 lakh in rest of the state. So this scheme will benefit around 2 lakh Christians in the weaker sections of the society. So there are Me Seva health card applications form under employee health scheme in Telangana, Me Seva health card. The objective of this card is to provide cashless treatment to the state government employees, including the state government pensioners also. And the services of Me Seva health card will be provided through a network of hospitals of Arogya Shri Healthcare Trust. Under the health card scheme, the government will provide a card or the card number in case the card is not available. The state government will collect a nominal fee of 120 rupees from gazette officers, while rupees 90 from the non-gazette officers. And under this scheme, the state government is providing cashless medical facility to all the employees who are 40 years or more. And the beneficiary will get the healthcare card within 6 months after completing the document facility. And if husband and wife both are working in government job, then both are eligible to apply for health card. So the state government will provide cashless medical facility to all the employees who are 40 years or above or more. And under this employee health scheme, all the government employees and their dependent family member will get 2 lakh rupees for treatment. They can avail 2 lakh rupees per treatment. However, there would be no limit to the number of treatments. But for one person, you can get maximum of 2 lakh rupees. But there is no limit on the number of people. For example, if a person has 10 children, all 10 are covered, but on one children, he can spend maximum of 2 lakh rupees. Rupees 15 crore for handloom weavers loan waiver scheme in Telangana. So the government of Telangana has launched handloom weaver loan waiver scheme. What is this scheme? Loan waiver of up to 1 lakh rupees will be given to the weaver community. This will benefit more than 2000 weavers in the state. And the handloom weavers loan scheme will cover the loans taken by the weaver from any nationalized bank or district cooperative central bank. If a weaver has taken a loan from a private bank, that will not be covered. He will not get 1 lakh rupees then. The waive off is only if he has taken loan between 1st June 2014 to 31st March 2017 from a nationalized bank or a district cooperative bank. Telangana government has offered subsidy to farmer for buying buffalo. So they want to start a milk revolution. Shira Viplavam. That in Telugu, Shira Viplavam means milk revolution. And according to the notification, government will provide 50% subsidy to the farmer from general category and ST/ST community farmer will get 75% subsidy. If you are buying buffalo, you from SC/ST community, you have to pay only 25% because 75% is the subsidy. And if you are from general category, you will get 50% for buying a buffalo. Mahendra Reddy, he is the new DGP of Telangana, Senior IPS Officer Mahendra Reddy, and he is the new Director General of Police of Telangana. Now, Dangerous Activities Act, it has been extended in Telangana. The Telangana Legislative Assembly passed 3 bills to amend the existing act, including the Prevention of Dangerous Activities Act. So, what has been done now? Now, Telangana Prevention of Dangerous Activities of Bootlegger, Dacoit, Drug Offender, Gunda, Immoral Traffic Offender, and Land Grabbers Act of 1986 has been amended. In the amendment, the government has included spurious seed offender, insecticide offender, fertilizer offender, food adulteration offender. So, lot of different types of criminals which are coming up, they have been included in this act. So, this was the video. But if you have seen the video nicely, then give the answer of these 6 questions. Okay, if you are able to answer this 6 question, then you have seen this video nicely. First question is, how much subsidy will be given to a person from SC/ST community if he decides to buy a buffalo in Telangana? Okay, if you want to buy a buffalo and you are from SC/ST, how much subsidy will be given by the Telangana state government to you? That is question number 1. Second question is, from which district was 24-hour free power supply scheme to farmer launched? You know that Telangana government is providing free power supply to farmer. From which district this scheme was launched? That is question number 2. Okay. Then Japan is making 2 villages, safe drinking water enabled. They are putting pump in this. Which 2 villages and which district are these 2 villages are there? Okay. Fourth question. Which city of Telangana received maximum domestic tourists, not international, domestic tourists in 2016? Question number 4. Question 5. What is Mission Bhagirath? What is Mission Bhagirath and from which place it was launched? And the last question is, there are 31 lakh sheep in Telangana that are ear tagged. Now, how many digit number is used? The number that is used to ear tag sheep, it has how many digits? So this was the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to share with your friends. If you do, then I'll be really motivated to bring even more videos for Telangana state. Thank you so much.